Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man. All right, you're on. You're on.
Yeah, right. Damn right, I'm on.
Okay, so we're on.
What number is this one?
158. The last time was 157.
Episode.
Is it 158 and a half?
I think Monday would be 158 and a half. And this would be-
Monday would have been 157 and a half. Plus one would make with today 158 and a half.
We don't do halves. This is one, whatever it is. 58?
Well, Monday might have been a half, though.
It's not a half. That wasn't a podcast.
A three-quarter?
It was a broadcast.
Oh. That was good.
You guys are
Broadcast of a
stupid.
podcast.
Episode 158.
Yes.
What does the pod part mean?
Good question.
Welcome to another episode
Like,
of Please
pod
Delete
should be
This.
short for
Come on,
something.
Jen. Come on, just get through this,
Sure it
please.
is.
Just
I'll look at
quote
it.
this. Come on, just get through it. Come on.
Keep on, Darren.
Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This. In the building, we have Darren.
Bam.
Genevieve pod.
Genevieve.
Eh?
Does it mean like a growth?
So growth of a broadcast.
You don't have to guess. I'll Google it.
Okay. Word origin podcast.
What's happening, peeps?
Sup, yellow hat
I
bin.
was waiting for you to just look.
Feel like I haven't seen y'all in forever.
I feel like I just saw you.
You did. You so did. Darren, what's up with you, man?
Chill, yo.
You with us?
Yeah. I was pulling up my notes.
Ooh, he's ready early.
I have a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing of substance. But I was telling Jen, because we'll get right into it. There's this game show apparently called Too Hot for TV, right?
Okay,
Where
sounds
they
like it's up
take
my alley.
10 strangers.
Okay, yep, I like
And
strangers.
they put them in a house of some sort.
Okay, yep.
And in this house, it's a big open area. There's only 6 beds.
Oh,
And these people have to be together for 30 days. Mm-hmm. No sex, no sexual anything, no kissing, no hugging, nothing of the sexual nature. And if they can get through it for 30 days, they get to split $100,000.
okay.
Right? Sounds simple, right?
No.
To me, it does.
It's not simple.
Especially these are all strangers.
Strangers?
It's not simple. How many people?
10.
30 days.
Yes.
That's not simple.
That's hard, Ben?
No, I'm not saying for me, but do you know people?
Oh, yes, those people.
No,
yes.
not even them, just people general. I say 4 out of 10 would struggle with that. 30 days. The first
So they
10,
all have to succeed for them to split the money.
Yes.
Yeah,
I was
no.
like somebody trying to kiss, slide the shit out of them. The fuck, I'm mushing.
No masturbating.
There's no TV either, because it's a reality show, right?
I suppose.
So
I don't
you're
know.
it's just y'all. Just like on Big Brother and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, I'm with you.
I don't.
But people on Big Brother do.
Oh shit.
Because you have nothing else to do
But
But if it's
but
about,
hang out with each
but
other.
if you two niggas kiss and now you don't get my money,
What's up with you, yo? This propaganda of whatever
I'm
is
just saying.
going on.
I'm just saying. There's only 3 of us at the table, so I have to use an example.
so
I can't talk about myself.
Jen's gonna be big mad if she sees
Yo,
this
I
kid.
see anybody's face getting
It's
close.
getting cool. Bow.
Bow. Like when you hit a puppy with a roll of
Yeah.
newspaper.
We don't do that nowadays, Peter. We don't do that.
Newspaper ain't hurt nobody.
You know, you just sternly
Sternly
talking to
points.
yes.
Mushed your head into it.
Fido.
Very disappointed. Fido. Frank, is this still a thing?
I don't
I'm
know.
very disappointed.
Or Frank. I don't know.
Frank.
I think I named my dog like Peter.
If a dog's named Frank, you get hit that one with a newspaper. Frank is built to be hit.
Because Frank should know better.
Frank, really?
Frank got stocks.
At this your big age.
401k.
Yes. You hit Frank with the newspaper. That's the only way you listen.
I know we've said this before, but what do you call a baby Frank?
Frankie. Oh my
Frankie?
god.
A baby Frankie?
You add the E to it and it becomes cute.
They gotta grow up fast.
Frankie's-
You gotta deal with it. You just gotta deal with it.
Life comes at you
Yeah,
fast.
life dealt you a bad hand early. So, Frankie, you work through it.
Little Frankie.
A 6-month-old baby named Frankie?
Frankie.
It's too harsh.
Frankie.
Did we welcome ourselves into the podcast?
not
Frankie
really
sounds
sure.
like he works at a body shop.
Works.
You were supposed to look up pod, and then while you were doing that,
The word pod isn't part of the breakdown. How would you figure out what that is? How would you Google that?
Word origin podcast. Darren,
yes.
do it. Do
more
podcast.
What we did?
Do it.
What?
We're not doing it right.
How was your weekend, Jen?
There you go.
Sorry, how was yours?
I feel like we did this on Monday. Oh, we didn't do it on
It's
Monday.
not the same. You know, people are listening now that didn't hear that. Come on, man.
Okay, so let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's lead in.
Okay.
Guys, how was your weekend? Jen, you forgot yours. Darren hung out with the kids. And
Oh, we went to our friend Helena's baby shower.
Oh yeah, that's right. we
thank
did
you.
do that.
She had something.
Yeah, we did
Wait,
do that.
I love this
Oh boy,
because I get to be fake mad.
That you weren't.
Jen, you were there?
Yeah, I was there.
Darren, you were there?
I was there.
Wow.
You wasn't there.
How many Lethos you got to buy to get an invite to the baby shower?
Wow.
I would have brought a gift, yo. Damn. Not even a quick
Man,
consideration.
No. Actually, Darren asked me. He was like, "Is Bim coming?" I was like, "I don't know if she invited him.
Ooh.
Not because she don't like you. She's just got bad at inviting people to stuff.
But Darren ended up there.
I don't know how. I was surprised.
She could have said, tell your African friend. Not the girl.
I also
the
could
guy.
have told you. I didn't even think of it.
Nah, you're not on the hook for it.
Thank you.
She
should've
is,
told- oh,
not
she-
you.
okay.
She is. She goes, oh yeah, Darren. And
You
so-
probably happy you weren't gonna come anyway. I did.
He's just doing fake math.
I know why.
But nah, damn that. I'm on strike from Lethos. What is a Letho even?
Is it gonna hurt you or hurt? This guy's going up for food?
But how was it? How was it? And
It was
congratulations,
beautiful.
Helena.
And the weather decided to cooperate, which was very great. Because all week, you know how it's been. You know,
Nasty.
On a Saturday. So, especially on the weekends.
You guys say nasty. I say wonderful.
With the heat?
The mugginess started just coming back this week.
Yeah.
Oh, you meant the rain.
The rain.
and all
The
that.
rain is
It was raining the
magnificent.
whole day Friday and Thursday.
Oh yeah, no, that was splendid. I just didn't like that I couldn't get to the grass. It was too much.
This is why you cut it today.
Darren don't even cut his. He don't even matter.
You got them animals out there to gnaw at it.
Come on.
Get
Probably some
goat,
cows
bim.
that come to
Get some bim. Get some goat.
get some
some goats.
goats.
Just let them
Yeah,
take care of
they'll
it,
take
right?
care of
Over
it
time,
all.
everything's
Yeah.
fine.
A
Nature's
couple of
lawnmower.
days. Yes, exactly. You could rent goats to do that if you really need
Darren,
to.
I'm not.
I'm just saying.
I think it's
And I'm
more
not going
work.
to Tractor Supply. I'm not renting a goat.
I'm not buying chicks.
I don't own a plantation. I'm not doing
I
anything
think
that
it's
you
more
do.
work to get a goat to my property than to use a
Didn't
lawnmower.
actually. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
because you can't leave the poop. Although some would say it's fertilizer. No, you got to clean it. Now you
I
caring for
wasn't
the
even thinking
goat.
about the poop. I was just thinking about the transportation of the goat
Yeah,
to my
well,
home.
somebody brings them to you and
Oh.
fences them in.
He knows
This man's been
everything
priced.
about it.
I've seen.
He's priced them.
You seen goats on?
I priced it out. I have the flyer upstairs.
They got the flyers at Tractor Supply.
Anyway, Ben, what'd you do this
No, but
weekend?
Darren, how
Wait,
do you
wait.
know that information?
I may have came across it like I don't know
May
YouTube
have
or
come
something.
across.
On YouTube. What?
What on YouTube be watching? This?
I don't know. I watch a lot of woodworking stuff, Bim.
Where the next video was, you could rent a goat.
No, it's like
Skip the
Darren
lawnmower.
didn't hit the skip. He said, well,
They were like,
Oh.
skip ads in 3,
Well,
2.
they-
No, I'm
no,
watching
no,
this
no,
ad.
I'm in here.
they
Yeah.
got me.
I need this ad
Babe,
before we bring the chicks. Fred's dead, so we got to do something.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Fred. What's Elena having?
A
Boy,
Aw, it's
it's a
that.
boy. Yep.
Boy.
She's
Good
very
for them.
happy. Congratulations to her and her.
Yes,
Congrats.
beautiful,
Her-
beautiful.
her,
He catches himself up by doing that. Didn't even need to. Look at him. Look at him.
So it's
He can't get out.
This is why he gets in trouble.
I'm in the consequence of my emotion. I really have no like.
He's dead inside.
Yes.
Oh, lovely. I'm glad you guys did something fun this weekend.
Yeah.
I watched the UFC fights. That was my highlight. And hanging out with my son. Hi, son.
He listens.
I hope not, but he probably do, out of curiosity.
You think he would tell you if he did?
Yeah. I just haven't asked because I'm scared. But then on Monday, we all linked up.
Yep.
Was that Monday? It was Monday, right?
Monday. Because it's every Monday from 1 to 2.
Right. Break it down, Darren.
We invaded.
He's like, what?
so mad.
Why are
You
you
wanted me
talking
to-
to
you
me?
wanted me to talk?
What do you
Darren was really
mean?
disappointed that you called on him to speak
I
at a
did.
podcast.
You don't got to read in front of the class, brother. Just
He's
Because
wearing,
he's more than capable of saying we were all there together. He's more than capable.
he's
he had
wearing the shirt with
I
the
be
good
talking-
podcast on it.
Thank you.
He
I be
had the
talking too much.
motivation. No, you don't. You talk just enough, brother.
Oh,
You were there.
you set it up. Come on, man.
Me set it up. It was Jen who set it up.
One of y'all talk. One of y'all.
Anyway, on Monday, we invaded WPRU studios with the Good Brother franchise. What up?
You.
And we invaded the airway for about an hour or two, which is wonderful.
Yeah. So that's we were on for the slot that we would typically play our
Yes.
clips from the podcast, right?
So before that, this was our 3rd week of having Please Delete This on WBRU.
Yeah.
And so we went and actually recorded live. And that was cool because we did not know that's what we were doing. Darren called it. Darren said, guys, we're doing a podcast on the air. We're just like,
We're doing an episode.
I'm like, nobody's going
No,
to trust us to do a podcast on the air,
Def.
unedited. Like, nobody's going to trust us to do that.
Definitely trusted us to do that.
And then we got there, and he was like, no,
No. This is all you guys. I'm just here manning the boards.
And we did great.
we did it fantastic.
Because what's the difference between being an on-air personality, besides the music and whatnot? They're just talking topics, and they're talking. Difference is ours is long form. There's no commercial to break it up. It's
We
the same
can't
thing.
cuss.
We didn't cuss.
We did a really good job not cussing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not cussing is very easy. You
mean-
be around your auntie them, you don't cuss.
True.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably not saying everything we want to say.
No, we said
No, we
everything
do.
we wanted to say. We said everything.
But just without cussing. That's it.
Like I do at work.
I said whore on the radio,
Yeah, you
guys.
said it just like that.
Yes.
Just like that. You were so animated in it.
Whore.
And I said, okay, black youngster.
Either way, it went well. We're very appreciative of the opportunity to be on the radio.
Yes.
Right, and everybody that tuned in to listen and hit us up in excitement and
Yes.
encouragement, that was fire. It was fire, and I'm super proud of you guys, especially Jen, because you weren't weird the entire time.
Oh,
Maybe a little when we took the pictures, but you weren't weird.
no. She got weird for a quick millisecond.
Why, Darren? Why?
Was she weird?
Darren, why we gotta do this?
What
Darren
was
said
she
he was
weird?
gonna bring this up.
Oh, tell me. Oh, this
Sorry.
part, go.
Can I bring it up?
Of course you are.
Here we go. So,
I am who I am. What do you want from me?
person comes into a room. They see people already in motion in the room, and so they do the thing where they stick out their hand and they say their name.
was too
It's
Hi.
called introducing themselves.
Hi.
Darren.
See, because you know what?
I'm the weird one.
You know why I say it like that? Because it seemed like a foreign thing to Jen.
It didn't seem foreign. I was
Wait,
that far.
you got to build it up.
So, gentleman
far
comes
away.
into the room.
Wait, Jen. And they do the thing where
Yeah,
they stick
because
their
it seemed like
hand.
a foreign thing. I was fine.
build it.
So, gentleman comes in the room. He comes to Brother Bim first, and he says, "Hey, Tommy," whatever he said his name. Bim. Bim, in response, shakes out his hand. Also says, "Bim, good to meet you." I saw that, and I said, "Oh, let me follow suit." Person, hey,
Am I for
Tommy.
your follower?
I shake, I stick out my hand. Hey, Darren, good to meet you. He sees Jen. What do you think he's gonna do? Hey, Tommy, Jen, hi.
I was that far.
Not even like
It's not even about your. It's about what you didn't
she
say.
said, hi, and then back to her phone.
Didn't give her name. Barely gave eye contact.
Not a follow up, not a nothing.
Didn't give a damn
And
about
so
this
now
guy.
I'm sitting there like, Jesus Christ.
What was I supposed to do? He
Well,
was mad far.
He introduced himself. He said
To
his
you
name.
too.
And you as well.
And to you, he gave you the
Oh.
same greeting. He gave to see. This is why I said foreign concept. Because
Sorry,
Jen made it seem
friend.
like as
Oh
if
my God.
this has never happened before.
But that's how I always say hi to
Jen
new
was like-
people.
So
I
if
never-
somebody says, "Hi, my name is Frank."
I'm like, hi, nice to meet you.
Oh dear.
You know, what makes it, I can understand if she did that, it was solo, that's the interaction. But the man did it twice already.
That's
And
why,
she
why
saw-
would you do it a third time? He's not gonna remember all three names.
It doesn't, but you're introducing
You
yourself
ain't
as,
give him a chance, yo.
Yeah,
I
he's-
didn't
That's the
think
problem
about-
with you women these days. You
I
don't even
didn't-
let us get a chance.
I didn't think about it like that.
She said, hello.
He's mad far. I'm not
He-
saying my
he-
name across two other people. I don't
Why
talk
not?
loud.
Just say it, Jen. You didn't want to give me a
And listen,
That-
there's no
that
reason
doesn't
why he
give
needed
him
to
my
know
name.
my name. That's why what you,
What
there's
do
no
you
reason.
need?
No.
He doesn't need to know my name.
It just seemed like a far away distance to say.
Jen, that's all you had to say.
That's mad.
Jen.
First of all,
Oh,
he was
dear.
too far for me to even reach if I wanted to shake his hand. So that's how you know it's a good distance. Because 2 arms lengths, that's long, right?
Right. So it's about 2 arm lengths.
Because if you reach your
Because you don't
arm up-
extend your name that far.
But
if it's 2 arm
I
lengths.
don't
That's
because I
what
don't
it
talk
is.
loud. That's what I'm saying. But if you stuck your arm out, you touch my fingertips.
I can.
Come. Fingertips touching. See what close.
Fucking hate
I can say, hey, Jen.
Hey.
Hey. Hey. Nice to-
Jeff.
But when you're like at the TV or further, that's mad far.
I don't know.
Just hi.
That's all you need.
I don't know.
I'm going to acknowledge that
it
you're
just-
there.
it
I don't know
just-
you, but hey,
It just seemed weird.
I'm just shy.
I'm mad I couldn't really acknowledge the way it happened. Because I think I was either... Were we on air at that
No,
point?
no, we're not there.
I'm just shy.
I think that's what
Too
it
shy
boiled
to
down
give your name.
I didn't even know that was a thing people do.
She watched the two of us
That
do
doesn't
it.
mean I
She
ain't
wasn't
no
paying attention to
follower.
us. Yeah.
She was.
Was she?
I
Yes.
see
I
you.
thought you were on your phone.
No, I see
She
you.
kind of was on her phone.
That's so rude.
but
Jeff.
It's not rude.
That's how you represent this podcast? Out and about?
Everybody says their
Did we
name.
raise you to be like this?
Everybody says their
Did we
names.
raise you to be like this?
Wow.
all the hair.
The dipping and coming back, the roller coaster finger point. didn't need that Six Flags shit from you.
Anyway.
However you are, my name is Jen.
But whoever
Nice
you are,
to meet you.
Yo,
Jen.
God, if you can hear me, please let this gentleman be listening. 'Cause this was just. I don't need to know if it happened, if a tree falls. I don't know, but just let it happen, God.
Because
please.
it's nothing personal. I'm just an awkward human being, and so according to my friends, I was supposed to say hi, Bob.
Not even hi.
I said
Jen.
hi.
You said hi, but you didn't even have to say hi.
I think a hi
In
is
the
way
same-
more value to it than a handshake in this post-COVID world.
But what about your name?
That's
Why
what-
does anybody care about my name? Why we keep going
But
back to that?
He extended out his name as a,
I didn't
as,
hear
a
him either.
as a hello. You didn't hear. I didn't hear. I don't remember his
See?
name. I don't remember his name.
So you're being
I heard
that fake.
him. I heard him.
You said he. So you told him your name. He don't remember your name either.
That's fine. That's fine.
So why waste my time?
Yeah.
If
Dang.
he's not gonna remember,
We did this. Not to give it and take it back.
if you're not gonna remember anyway,
Oh Jesus Christ!
why would you waste your time?
All right.
Why would you waste his time
So it's
pressuring
settled.
him?
Never give your name.
I don't.
Yeah, Darren, never give your name.
Never.
I think the
Unless-
wife would like
I
that
feel
too.
like that's like something like older people feel like I don't have to give you my name. Why? That's like a Louis C.K. said something like that.
And when we used to work at the call center, we would have to verify people's account.
Yeah.
There would be some callers or customers who would say, I'd be like, oh, this is Bim, and who am I speaking with?
I don't have to give
I don't have to give you my name.
Did you call me?
Sir.
I need to know who's on the account. I need to know who you are.
You have to.
I need to know who you are.
Sir,
You
I
gotta put it
can't
down.
Verify.
to come back up.
Yes.
And some calls I would have to just end because they would not tell me who they were, and they were so stern in it. Okay, sorry, I can't help you.
So stubborn.
Well, I see it. If he would have insisted, of course I would have been like, oh my bad.
He's not gonna insist.
And I'm not saying he should insist, but I'm saying I wouldn't be like them callers. Like you're insisting, like no, what is your name? But he didn't say hi. My name is Bob. What's your name? He just said hi. I'm Bob. I said hi.
Hey. Women get away with so much.
Because why does he care what my name is?
Hey, damn. Because we're in a common area. We're broadcasting. We don't know what his relationship, the franchise was. So it could have been his manager or something.
And that's fine. I mean, I was nice to him. I have no beef with him. I just don't tell nobody my name unprovoked.
It was provoked. But it's fine.
It's all right.
So I'm just
It's fine.
gonna have to accept that I'm a weirdo.
It's
Because that's how I react in all situations that are like that. That exact situation can happen 100 different times with 100 different people that come
And it
into the
would-
room,
it
and
would
it's gonna
go
be the
that way.
exact same way every time.
I wonder if the camera caught it. Was I recording by then?
yeah. You were very much recording.
I didn't review the footage yet. I'm gonna check it out tonight, and I'll just keep it between us. Look at her; she embarrassed now. There's funny.
It's funny, right? Because I think if you don't know what happened, you'll probably never get that a little bit of the awkwardness, because it was like, you can say hi and Jen in the same,
Right.
and nothing changes. But for me, I was just like, damn, she didn't even say her name.
I can't believe that's what you picked up on.
What else would he pick up on?
Why would I know that that's a thing? I think that's a guy thing. I think the girls listening are like,
And I wouldn't say my name. Why should I say my name?
That is, I think that may be true, but that's like a different setting. You know what
no,
I'm
not
saying?
and just in general. Like
Y'all just
nobody cares
somebody
about my name.
introduce you to their other female friend, and you don't
I
give
just
your
say
name
hi.
either. Just hey.
I mean,
Look, it's different.
if we're like intimately about to go do some shit, like we're all getting together so we can go to hibachi or go to brunch. Oh, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Jen. But even no, I don't say that. No, I
you
don't
felt
say that.
you seemed
It
seemed that
seemed
awkward
weird.
just now, just saying
See,
it.
you caught that right? Even just hypothetically saying it, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jen. Because there's so much that goes with telling people my name is Jen.
I would love for your show to come on right after Darren's show.
It has to. It has
'Cause-
to. And it could be like a crossover here and there.
Fam, and the amazing thing about it is, written correctly, it's like two completely different shows. This is like a bubbly, and then you have almost.
Oh boy,
what's the
describe me.
comparison?
I'm excited.
They will both be a comedy.
Yes,
They
yes.
definitely will both be comedy.
But yours would involve a little more slapstick, a little more physical.
Yes.
Humor. Right. A lot of dry, sarcastic. Oh man.
It'd be great.
Fantastic.
It'd be great.
The perfect show to end my night. Be like, oh, Jen. All right, babe, you ready to go to bed? Just like that.
I'm happy. I don't even do it to put this on and go to sleep.
But look,
Look at her.
Okay, that's what I was saying. There's a lot that goes into telling people my name is Jen. Right? If you meet somebody and you're like, oh, hi, nice to meet you, my name is Jen. And then they insist on, oh, nice to meet you, Jennifer. That's not what the heck I said to you. See, right. So then if I say Jen, now I have to kind of get ready for the notion that they're going to assume my name is Jennifer. Or Genesis.
So you're protecting yourself.
I'm just saving the extra conversation. I don't like to have too much chit chat. So, oh, Jen, if they go, well, nice to meet you, Jennifer, then I have to follow up. It's not Jennifer. Oh, it's Jen with a G. Oh, Jen with a G.
She's done this before.
Yes, I've done this many times. Matter of fact, when we went to go get our second vaccine, you know how I say people always say to me, Genevieve, that's my favorite name.
Yeah.
The lady who gave me my second vaccine said it to me. Like, I'm like, how is this so many people's favorite name? Oh my God, your name is Genevieve. Oh, it's my favorite name. When my daughter was pregnant and she was having a daughter, it was one of the names that I said she should name her daughter. I was like, oh, she didn't go with it? No. and guess what she didn't do? Tell me what the damn baby's name is.
Because you didn't ask. Look, now imagine, see how you felt in that moment? That's how Buddy felt when you ain't get his name.
No, I didn't ask. Exactly.
He probably was just like...
But he gave his. Violated.
All right.
He felt violated.
She knew my name. We just had a whole conversation about it. But she didn't say, she didn't go with Genevieve. She went with...
I love how a simple thing as this inspires such debate.
Because she's going to find a way to defend
She's
it.
going to find
Because that's
and
me.
it's going to
Because what I'm saying is, if he hears this, I don't want him to think it's him.
You heard it already.
That's all I want. I just want you to know, if you're hearing this, it ain't you.
That's what they all say.
This is just how I live my life.
Deal with it.
I have to struggle with this little awkwardness, hip high. I tried to do more than a hip high. I went like a little.
Yeah, I saw it.
See, I was trying.
The extend the part was all well. Just for me in my head, I was like,
see?
Ooh.
And then Darren will turn to me and just like start laughing and stuff.
He sure did.
As soon as he did, I was like, fuck, I did it again. I was like, I was weird again. Dang it.
I was doing so well.
I was doing so good. I wasn't even being weird on the radio.
Oh my
I was
God.
making conversation.
Oh man.
I even threw it to a song or something like
Yo,
that.
you guys
Smooth.
did really
Smooth.
well.
Good
Throwing
job,
it,
guys.
except for me. And
What you mean?
No, you did. I mean, you
Announcement.
stumbled a little bit on announcement, but
Announcement.
it's very on brand for you.
Facts.
She did that was code for you're just an idiot. No. No. I don't. Anyway, so we had a great time Monday. Thank you to franchise. If you remember, every Monday you can
And shout out to Mia. Miss Gentle Touch.
Maya.
How you say it?
Maya.
Maya.
Yes.
Maya. The Gentle Touch lady's name is Maya.
Yes, we met the
Oh.
Touch Lady.
See?
She gotta put an accent
I pay
on it.
attention
So-
to the names.
'Cause I
and
read it,
hear
but
them,
it-
but I didn't hear my
There
guy's
she
name.
goes. Still.
It's fine. It's fine. It's over.
Did you give your name to
To Maya?
Maya?
Yes. We're now friends on Instagram.
But why is it you gave it to her?
Why she accept
Because
she
I
didn't accept
heard
me?
her say it.
Oh, so
and
you
she
just
was
didn't
close
hear
to
about
me. She was right there. That's what
She
I'm
was
saying.
within arm length.
Do you see?
Yeah.
You understand my rule of thumb now?
I dig it.
Rule of arm?
Rule of arm.
If you're close enough.
Title.
If you're close enough for me to touch you, then you can get my name. But if you're mad far, I feel like I'm projecting too much. It's too much. I gotta
Into the zeitgeist.
I
Right?
gotta put bass into it. Into the who?
Zeitgeist. You never heard that?
No.
I ain't
going.
German. Zeitgeist.
Hold on.
Wiener Schmatzel.
Okay.
Beer fest.
So yes, make sure you listen to us on BRU. You can catch us every Monday, whether it be us or snippets of us doing our thing. 101.1 FM if you're in Rhode Island.
Point one is just like kryptonite to this guy.
I didn't say it again.
101.1.
101.1 FM. I apologize.
Don't
It's not
apologize.
there.
Be you.
If you're Rhode Island, yes, that's where you tune in. Or you could download the TuneIn app and search WBRU 360, and we will pop up there. Make sure you listen to Franchise. I believe it comes on Tuesday and Wednesday morning.
No, Monday and
Tuesday morning.
Who let you do this part?
Me.
Who let the Darrens out?
Oh my God.
Me, Jen.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
You claim that. Go ahead, King.
So yeah, that was that.
Awesome.
So
awesome.
Monday, 1 to 2 p.m.
Yes.
Please
Check
rate
us
this.
out.
App is on 24/7 if you want to hear music, but on the actual airwaves Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
What else we gonna talk about? Darren's
Bim.
in here, man. Stuff to talk about.
I did have a bunch, but I don't want to take over my nonsense.
Oh, good.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll interject.
So some stupidness. Okay. This is gonna come off weird.
Oh.
But just follow me.
Okay.
Okay. Do either of you guys have a gag reflex?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I know. It's gonna.
You tell me not to cuss on the pod, but then you say stuff that made me want to
I
cuss.
did. I just said this is gonna come
Make
off
it
weird.
make sense.
This is a simple question.
I don't
Depends
know.
on what I'm doing.
Yeah, doesn't everybody?
No.
Depends on what I'm doing, Darren.
I don't know where to
he's
take
going.
this because there's so many directions popped up, and I was like, just leave it.
Like when I first, as a child, started brushing my teeth, I would gag more.
Okay.
But now as an adult, I've adjusted so I can brush my teeth without gagging.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
and
if
you
you-
brush your tongue,
Okay,
and then
let's-
you're like, oh, too far. Oh, hey.
Okay, so let's say you're trying to make yourself throw up and you're putting your fingers in your
I've
mouth.
never tried that, and I don't think I could do it.
Okay.
I've always wondered about that. I'm like, people could do that. Wow, that's crazy. I can't do it.
I've never done it that way, but when I'm intoxicated, I just know it's gonna happen. So I just hang
So
out.
you don't have to.
No, I'm like, amateur hour
These-
on command.
So, me and the wife came across a video that says that you can control your gag reflex by doing a little something.
Can I ask you something? Sorry,
I'm glad
don't
you said
forget
this
your
way
point.
He's not here.
When you say you and the wife came across this, are you dragging her down? Are you the one that found it? And
no,
then...
she showed me.
Oh, okay. So you
Hey,
guys kind of share the
Yes,
same
I
type
told you,
of.
I
we're
know that's
married for a
right.
reason.
Oh dear, oh
She's my
dear.
best friend, and I'm hers, and we both are in the same bucket. When one of us thinks
Trying to
about
tell you
getting
something.
up,
She's like, oh, you got coupons? I got a YouTube.
Oh, dear. Bring up coupons again later. I want to get a status update. Go.
there's no update.
Oh,
So, apparently, try this at your own will. I will not. Either try it on your own or you're with a loved one. I don't know. Whatever you do in your life. But apparently, if you squeeze the middle of your here, right,
Bridge of your nose.
bridge of your nose. I don't know what it's called.
Like you just-
That's why we're a team.
it's an audio podcast. and
He's
the
like,
fam is-
he-
so you can
Here.
squeeze
Squeeze
over
your
here.
Here, I'm sorry.
People's way of squeezing the tip of their
I'm
penis and
sorry.
stuff. Here? Is they raise it?
Oh dear.
I'm sorry. Squeeze the tip of your nose. The tip of your nose.
Bridge.
The bridge of your nose.
There you go.
And then if you like tap it like this, like 5 times, you like kind of like poke it. I will, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go like this.
So now you're patting it.
Yes.
Okay.
Apparently that suppresses your gag reflex, and you're able to do whatever
For
you
how
got to
long?
do. That I don't know.
Do you know what our follow-up question or my follow-up question is?
Did I try this?
Well, I was gonna say you guys.
We both tried it.
Oh.
And yes, it works.
Well, how long?
So Jen,
We
again, you
just-
see how
we
I can.
just-
Yeah, going
There's a
directions.
you saw Loki. You see how it's like linear and then
And a branch?
it branches off in so many directions.
Did you finish?
I got one more.
It's exponential.
It's crazy, but it works somehow.
For listeners' sake,
Yes.
can you tell us how you,
You
guys
tested it.
tested it?
Oh,
Thank you, Jen.
I was like, please be the last
no,
question.
I will not. No. So when she was telling me this,
He gives it.
listen,
I'm sorry. I'm so excited.
It's fine. It's
Just like
fine.
we talked during the
Hey,
movie
listen,
you ain't never seen.
Listen,
but
you know,
all right, go.
it's fine because we're here, and you know I'm pretty open. It's not like I'm out
pretty
here
open.
like damn. What'd you say?
I said, oh, just pretty open.
It's not like I'm out here like damn. I want to suck dick later, and I'm trying to put it all in my mouth. Like none of that.
Nobody
None of
went
that.
there.
Yeah.
Nobody-
But so because in my mind, I'm thinking, why other would you know if you have a gag reflex?
Okay.
In my mind.
Okay.
Right. So it's none of that.
Okay.
Just want to be sure. But she just kind of how she led me along with it. Like, put your finger in your mouth and see if you throw up. And I was like, okay, yeah. We did the steps.
You say yeah, meaning
Like, yes, I do have a
Gag reflex.
Oh,
Before,
so you-
before they did the tap tap
Yes,
grab.
okay.
before we
Yeah.
did the thing.
Gotcha.
So then we did the series of steps said to do. And I tried it again, and lo and behold, gone.
Then I have the other follow-up question. He makes me have to do this because the listeners are thinking it, so I have to do it for them.
because you're the interviewer here.
Got it. Okay. Darren, did you try to go deeper? He makes me do this. I don't want to do this.
I know.
But it's a podcast, it's an audio experience. You
have to go.
No, I went to the same spot that I did prior.
Darren, can you do it right now?
No,
No.
no,
So same spot, but you didn't try to test the limits. Okay.
Did she?
no, she didn't. No, she was just like, try this.
So she didn't do it at all.
No, but apparently when she found it, she had already like did it. She already tried it.
Yo, Ben makes me so mad. If you only listen to this podcast with audio, we say this almost every week. You need to watch on YouTube. It's a different experience. I need you to watch Bim's reactions because he's the worst person ever. The end.
I hate Jen, yo. I swear to God, I hate her. Okay, so Darren. Just shut up. So Darren.
Oh shit.
Oh boy. So okay, I'm gonna bring it back to the cards thing because you had the cards that Jen gave you for your birthday.
What's that got to do with this?
Right. So I'm sure there may have been a card in there that could have been factored into this experiment. She said she tried it, but you didn't see it. So you didn't want to see it, like, or nah?
Yeah.
Is it just me? Like, Jen, you wouldn't take it there? And, like, I'm not going to put my finger in my mouth. I mean, you're not either. You're going, You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Nah, were the kids there or something?
No, just nothing sexual about it. It was kind of like, oh.
Nothing sexual gag reflex?
And see, and this is why I preface this with, like, it's going to come off really weird, but there was nothing sexual about this. It was really just like,
They're such a
like.
pure couple.
So pure. How you got so many kids and you so pure?
I don't know.
You just, like, stumble into it and, oh, baby.
I'm even scared of him to hear this pod tomorrow. Whew.
So,
Wow. I don't even see how that conversation could have happened without it turning
it's
naughty.
It's like low-hanging fruit for sexual innuendo.
And that's why I started this with, it's going to come off weird.
No, it's not coming off weird.
Right.
Or
It's coming off adult.
In that way, yes.
Yeah, very
It's like an open door.
responsible.
It's coming off very open door.
Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me.
Damn, Darren. I was like, ooh.
Darren got
They
some.
got into it. All you got to do is just flick your girl head and bow, bang it. And then you can shove whatever you want in there.
Grab her by the bridge of her nose. Come here. And then mush her 5 times.
Bow, 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 bow. Ha!
And then shove her head down.
Yes.
That's where I thought this was going.
No. No.
Yo,
Tony, it was.
He acted like it was a video game password. He's like, up C, down C. Smack her on the bridge of the nose. Left C, right C.
It was like, oh, wow.
Start.
And you have to do it in that order? What if you reverse it?
I don't know, man.
That's a great question. Now you got to do that, Darren, and let us know next
Probably
week.
it's not going to happen.
If you do it in reverse, your gag reflexes come back.
That's the reset.
Wait, hold on. Darren just stumbled upon something. He ain't even know it. You know, pressure points.
Yeah.
Spock. What's the thing? What's the thing with the needles?
Acupuncture.
Imagine if the 5-finger death punch, and somebody dies. Yo, what if that's a thing with our body? Like there was a certain way you touch a particular place. Jen's trying it for tonight. You touch a particular place,
See,
and then something happens, right? What if you do, and you get taller? Like, what if there was stuff we could do? You know what I'm saying, Darren? That might be a thing.
maybe.
I don't even know how our body fully works. You just learned that you can shove more stuff in your mouth.
He's like, I'm going to the buffet tomorrow. That's all I'm using this
Where's
trick
the
for.
hot dog champion? I challenge you. Boop, 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 boop.
Then he had a safe code on his nose.
And then halfway through, like, oh no, it's wearing off. Oh no, it's wearing off. I need to be excused for a minute.
He said, excuse for a minute. I want to know how the person who discovered it.
In my head, I was thinking the same thing. Like, how did you come across this? Why did you come
Like,
across
what
this?
was the other things you tested that didn't work?
Yeah.
Like, you
Did
hit
you,
stuff in the armpit.
Like, no, and then
Tap your knees,
Yeah,
clap.
you cross that off.
And it was like,
Okay.
nope, still gagging.
And then, like, when you got to your the bridge of your nose, and like you just stopped, and you were like, no, but different.
Something's happening. I don't know what.
We're gonna circle back to this bridge of the nose part.
Darren, you are
Amazing.
I just
what's the
enigma.
word I'm looking
interesting things happen to me, and I wanted to share. That's all.
for? You remind me of that person that would be on like a maybe like a talk show or something like that always does the stunts. So the host doesn't do it, but Darren is over here to show us how to do the zero gravity thing, and you're in the studio. All right, guys, fire it up, and you just go along. I love it because Jen and I wouldn't do any of this. We're not dipping our balls in nothing, or she ain't dipping anything in that. Man,
I can't even grasp saying my name, so
So,
beauty
Darren,
of
thank you for
life,
your
just
sacrifice, man.
Being to explore.
But you,
Yeah, I know.
that's fine.
Anything else? We actually have
I meant that was
Cheetos.
number one. He said he had massive to talk about. He let in with that.
Well, because so I look at the list, I'm like, which one is the most interesting of these
Oh
topics?
my god! Wait a minute. This one trumps Darren's
Oh, here we go.
body codes.
Yay.
There was a new Verzuz announced.
Oh my
See, I feel like that's something
God.
people actually want to hear. Now,
Becky. No,
not
I
my
think they
buffoonery.
enjoyed what
No,
just happened.
Darren, somebody rewound to experience that.
Yeah,
again.
somebody laughed and missed half of it, and
Right.
they went back.
Right.
They said, "What he just say?"
Yeah, this is something they know already, but
Oh Lord! Every week they get me. Every time Bow Wow and Soldier. I said, "All right, you know what? Now I can be complete." And then they said, "Nope, we got Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown." I said, "Ooh, that's it. I'm complete." What if we talked about plenty of times? Who would Dipset do a battle against? Who would Dipset?
oof.
Dipset and the Locks
At Madison Square Garden.
live. I didn't even check today to see how much the tickets were
Oh.
because they went out today.
Oh, that's right. Damn, they're gonna make a killing with
I'll be
this.
right back. I know this is a very bad time for me to.
Jen, seriously.
I know.
My God. Darren, are you familiar with the Diplomats?
Who? Oh yeah, they came over, right?
yeah.
In 1842.
They
right?
signed a treaty with. No.
Yes, I did see that. I was like, oh, this is interesting. I mean, I favor the Locks, but I don't. I'm not gonna watch it.
So,
I'm more of a Locks fan.
So outside of being a Locks fan, so that's our era,
Yeah.
right? 98 was crazy. That's
Yeah.
when Cameron's debut album came out, Confession of Fire. Noriega, I believe, was the same year.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yes.
So that's like heyday for
Right.
us.
Yeah. Right in our prime.
So if this versus doesn't excite you,
It's not so much the verses. I just think I can't sit and actually watch it for what I don't know. I'm not
Yeah.
really a concert person, if you will.
okay.
So like of the concerts we've been to, like they've been like cool, but I'm not a big concert person. So
do you
maybe
listen to
that's-
music?
I,
No, I'm just curious. Do you listen to music?
no, I never. I just came right through it.
So I think for me, I treat it as one. I love some of the verses have been incredible. I want to hear the junk talking. I want to hear people explain the story behind the song, how the song came about. But then also sometimes I just throw it on in the background, and then wait, is that and I turn it up. So like it's you can either just focus on it, put it on in the background just to hear certain songs. But man, just even to see acts that we grew up, because like back when I can't remember when it was, somebody tried to organize a pay-per-view where rappers battled each other.
Ooh.
Right. I think Mos Def was like, yo, me, Talib, and somebody will go against Jay-Z, who like they really wanted that to happen.
Yeah.
But that was tough to do because egos. If you do that, people gonna rap. They're not talking about their singles or their biggest songs.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
we gonna rap,
Yeah.
write raps, and go at each other.
Yeah.
That's a big artist is too much to lose. But this is the happy median where you get two of them, same stage, performing their songs.
Yep.
People can have debates about who did better. So like this, at least to me, is like, damn, man, I can't think of anything better than that other battle scenario. This is like the next best thing, and you don't even get a little hot for it.
A little hot.
A little hot for it.
I can't tell you. I don't know. I think I recognize it more and more. Like even watching the Beanie and Bounty one. Like I liked it, but I found myself sitting there like, okay, like not like I'm bored, but like it's not my cup of tea. I don't know. I don't know
so
what it is.
You gotta play
Interesting.
it loud.
But as a music lover, like when certain joints came on, you didn't know. Ooh,
Yeah,
wow, man,
I still get that. Like
Yeah.
I get that part of it, but I guess it's the act of watching it. For me, is like,
So you rather just
It
like
got
throw on
better
a
for
show or
me
something?
once they made it where an app where I could cast it to the TV.
Yeah,
you know.
and just let it rock.
Yeah, because when it was only on Instagram or Apple TV, I was the same as you. I was just like,
Because you couldn't really multitask.
yeah, I can't text and
Yeah.
watch it, which part of what makes it fun is that you're watching it and you hear people go, oh shoot, did you see that?
Right.
And when it was just on Instagram, it was just kind of like I gotta pick one or the other. I can't really connect this to my Bluetooth speaker like that. Whatever. But now that I can cast it to TV, it's more enjoyable for me.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't know. It got me. It got me. Both groups, big fan.
Okay, back to that. Yes.
Yes.
I'm back, guys.
Yeah,
If you didn't notice.
we didn't dive into it. I was just trying to understand his mind.
Ooh, I'm about to dive in.
Oh.
Listen, the amount of excitement that is flowing through my body is really like whenever there's a verses that I'm excited about, I don't play either of those artists' music.
Can't.
Because I want to be surprised. I don't want to go into it going, they better play this or they better play that. I want every joint to be like, yo, they played that. You know what I'm saying? So only thing I have listened to is the latest Diplomats album. I think it's called Diplomatic Ties. I like that album a lot. It's a good album. So I haven't listened to it in a while. So I was playing that a little bit today. They have a song on there with The Locks, which is a really good song. But yeah, I'm excited.
Who we think takes it?
Okay, so here we go with that conversation. So,
got to, even though we
got
all
to.
win.
We all win, especially in this one. We
Yes.
get 2 trophies each. For me personally, I'm more of a Dipset fan, and so I'm like 20 tracks from them easily between Cam, Jim, Jewels. Got like 2 really good ones. Then them as a whole. Then they got the features. 20 tracks is easy. The Locks, same thing. Jada Styles, she got like 2 as well. You know, them as a group, cool features. For me, it's going to be Diplomats. It's gonna be close though.
Darren?
I say Locks.
So what if, because I was thinking, one, I was very excited initially, but then part of me was like, damn, we saw Jadakiss already.
I was gonna say Jada's the one, but I didn't watch that one because that was
Nah?
back when you had to do it on the phone.
Oh man, that was great.
And I kept seeing people talking about how he's drunk.
Drunk Jada.
Yeah, and with the yellow suit.
so
I only
great.
seen a little bit of it.
But so I almost want them to have a stipulation that it has to be at least 2 of y'all on the records
song.
that you do.
Ooh.
Yeah. None of the solo stuff, Cam. Don't give me
Ooh, that would
whatever. But Cam got a lot of features with either Jewels or Jim. So I don't know. But if they did it like that, it couldn't. None. There's 3 of y'all each representing. If they don't bring more people, only do joints where it's 2 of y'all minimum.
Or just one of you on the whole song.
What you mean, just one of them? Like
Like,
solo joint?
Yeah.
Nah, no solos.
No?
Nah. Why are we doing groups if you're doing solo? Because like if Cam is by
Well,
himself,
see, did Jada play any Lock stuff when he did his against Fab? See, so
but like because if you do solo, Cam can do like
he
a
did.
third.
He got songs with Jay-Z. He got songs with
Yeah.
Kanye. He got songs
He
with
could do Welcome to
Pusha.
New York City. Madison Square Garden is gonna go nuts. But
It's gonna be so good.
If
If it wasn't
you-
a Tuesday, I would consider trying to go.
So could
yeah, I
you-
like some kind of stipulation to make it a little tougher, like
gonna be
posse,
so good.
posse or group cuts only.
You didn't say who you think's going.
I know.
You think you're slick. You think you're smooth.
My heart is telling me
No.
Diplomats, but I don't know. Locks, man, they got some heat. And if they do solo records, Locks is
It's
tough.
still 20 songs. Whether they do,
Yeah, but I want it to be like
I know it's gonna be close. Whatever way it goes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
Because we
It
were
might
having
be
this
a tie for
conversation.
real.
We were having this conversation in the village, and I'm like, I can't call it. It was yesterday too. I'm like, I can't call it. It's too soon.
Mm-hmm.
Tisha was so confident. She's like, nah, Locks is gonna take it.
I can't
She's
be
like,
confident
Dipset
like
might
that.
win like the first 8 rounds, but after the 15th song, they have nothing. I'm like, are you crazy?
She's bugging. Especially if they do
And
solo
that's why
cuts.
I replaced her with Clint Coley in my friend circle.
You're stupid. yo.
He don't know me, but I don't care. Somebody
I
tag
think he'd
him.
be fine with it. I'm sure he'd be
Excuse me. You are.
He's like our
stupid.
age.
Yeah, he's funny too. But yeah, this might be the closest thing to a tie.
I think it's gonna be really close, and that's why I'm like, I can't call it one way or the other. One false song choice at the wrong time could sway it for either group. I'm just so excited. It's gonna be so good.
I don't know what to wear.
I don't either. I
know
gotta get my
what to
pink
wear.
chinchilla out the cleaners. I gotta.
But so it's like a crossover though, because for Jada and Fab, I had my oversized Iverson jersey with a paper towel wrapped around my head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn. All right, so for this, do I put Tim's on or do I
You gotta
find,
wear Tim's because it's New York versus New York in New York in
So I gotta-
Madison Square Garden.
wear an Averex jacket too?
I got rid of my Averex
Tall
sneakers.
tee, a
I'm
tall
heated.
white tee, Darren.
Can you? Yeah. Yes. All of that.
Yeah, I took a picture of the other one. Maybe I'll dress up and do it again.
Oversized football.
See, that's the
jersey.
one thing I haven't done for any of this.
With-
I've talked all this stuff,
With
but I
wristbands and stuff for no
No
reason.
reason. None.
Yo, yeah.
goggles.
I'm gonna wear an oversized football jersey.
There you go.
Yeah, there it is. We'll do
Speaking
that.
of, me and my brother went in my basement today and found his Randall Cunningham
Wow.
card, and it was still on a plastic sleeve. I took pictures of it.
Wow.
I handed it to him. I was like, "Well, here."
What was it, a rookie, though?
No, I don't think so. It was from 1993 though, or something like that.
You ever collect cards?
Yeah, still got
Of
them at
course
the
he
crib.
Oh yeah.
They ain't worth a damn. Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Darren, you ain't collect like cards?
Yeah, not sports cards though.
Magic. I played Magic with my
Pokemon.
friends. And I used to play Pogs. I was
Well,
into
he
Pogs
looks
a
like a
lot.
podcast.
And you know what's funny? The Pogs went into a pod.
And then when
We're
you
doing
hit,
a pod.
when you hit it with the slammer,
But don't squeeze the bridge.
you gotta hit it with the slammer.
Hit the slammer. And then
Make
if you
it
do this, you
flip.
flip it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta
Sorry,
go.
Dad.
My
That we
mom's
went in
here.
for no
I
reason.
gotta go.
What'd you
no,
collect? Sorry.
Marvel and DC cards.
Ah.
The holographic, not holographic. The ones that what do you call that? Have like reflective to it.
Yeah.
Or hologram. I don't know. But those, and then somebody stole them.
Ooh.
Oh.
That was that.
Were you like brought them to school and somebody took them?
Yeah, I think so.
That's how it would be.
I don't remember, but
Yeah, my brother lost our Double Dragon video game from
Oh,
Sega.
what a great
Dragon?
game.
And I'm 38 years old. I still haven't forgiven him.
You could just, never mind.
It doesn't matter. But
I
could
know,
just,
I know.
When I was in elementary and middle school, I couldn't just. So it doesn't matter at this point.
I guess. Great game. Classic.
I could have played it some more if he didn't put it in a stupid bet or whatever he did. I hope my family never listens to this podcast.
They do.
oh, excuse me. So earlier we, Jen, I'm all gassy.
What is happening?
I'm like trying not to burp. Jen and I had the same great idea to ask our good listeners.
Oh yeah, did anyone answer?
Yes, we had a bunch of responses. Though.
Oh wow.
But one that stuck out to me is
Well, you didn't tell them what we asked. Sorry, I interrupted.
we asked pretty much what should we talk about this evening since we pardon. And shout out to John. He asked, "Who? What?
Say it again. He what?
Asked? Is that not right?
Spell
Say
it.
Is it spelling bee? Asked. Your mom, Bim.
Wow. Speaking of
Whoa.
I didn't tell
Oh. What about my mom?
funny spelling bee story, but go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So we used to all the time. We had this one teacher for 4th and 5th grade, and because we had a 4th grade, and she really liked us. She brought us to her house in Chepachet. I didn't know what a Chepachet was, so she took us. Actually, no, it was Gloucester, I should say. You know, she was cool. Miss Flig, shout out if you're still alive. Shout out to you. If you're not, dang, that makes me sad. Shut up, babe.
Sorry.
And so we would always like go to recess, and she would come play with us and stuff. And we used to always play jump rope. Don't leave the rope empty
I never heard of this.
because you're a boy. There's a game called Don't Leave the Rope Empty, and you're playing jump rope. So 2 girls are swinging the rope, and a girl is jumping. Don't leave the rope empty. EMPTY spells empty. And then the girl jumps out, and the next girl jumps in. So you have to jump in and out at the same time, so the rope is never empty.
This sounds very exciting. I ain't gonna lie. Look at Darren.
Confusing.
Recess was lit. 'cause
What?
That's why the teacher would come in. She's like, I don't leave white lady rope empty,
Hey.
right? So we played this every day at recess if it wasn't raining. The spelling bee comes up. This one girl in my class. Teacher was like, all right, the word is empty. We're all sitting there
my
rooting for her.
God.
Easy, man.
Easy. We play this every day. She got up there confident. Empty. EMTTY. Empty. I will never, till the day I leave this planet Earth, forget that. The amount of disappointment. French was talking about his class being disappointed at Magician. The way we was disappointed in 5th grade, she said EMTTY.
Yeah, and you're right. That was worse than yours.
Yeah, mine was pretty bad. I'm still mad about that. So yeah, go ahead, Darren. Sorry.
Question we were asked. Effing Bim. I didn't swear at least. Who is the most hated TV character? I figure this might not be as simple for Jen since she doesn't really watch.
I watched them.
But she does. I'm sure she's hated some characters on her network shows.
Any that come to mind?
Whoa, the TV characters that brought me the most emotional was all from Scandal. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much where I would go. It'd have to be someone, probably like Cyrus Bean or something.
You like Cyrus?
I did like Cyrus when I liked Cyrus, and then Cyrus would do some
Some
Yeah.
Cyrus
They
stuff.
did a good job of flipping people.
Yeah, from good to bad
Yeah.
to good to bad to good to bad. Yeah, it was tough.
I'm trying to think of a show that I hate. Or that I hated.
A
I got
character.
you guys.
Who?
Joffrey
Joffrey.
Baratheon.
I knew you were going to say Joffrey.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
he was, yeah.
Was that his last name? Baratheon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Joffrey.
Between Joffrey and the other one.
Oh, the one who cut the dude's things? Yeah, he was bad too.
Yeah. Shoot. And I'm watching The Wire. He was on it, which is so weird.
That's
seeing
weird.
him. Yeah, it's so weird.
How old is he? What the heck?
Yeah, he was younger. Yeah, he's definitely younger on The Wire. Littlefinger,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not Littlefinger.
Oh, who are you talking about?
No.
I hated Littlefinger.
Littlefinger, no, but not him. The younger dude who cut off the dude's junk and he had him like
Yeah.
captive.
Oh, I didn't hate him that much. I hated him, but I hate him that much.
Oh, he was hateable.
Yeah. I
Do
forget
you,
his
do
name.
you remember back in the day when we used to be like really obsessed with SVU? I haven't watched.
We're gonna
it in
come back
years.
to that. Down.
No, it's part of his question.
Yeah, when they would do the rerun, with the marathons, and you just
Yeah, and then when we were watching it live for like a year or two, there was a point where it was like Wednesday night, and we couldn't talk about it on social media and stuff. There was a character. Wow, Ben missed his whole mouth. He got a hole in his lip.
excuse me.
There was a character who was like, they'd bring him back once or twice every season to kind of like terrorize Detective Benson.
Yeah,
I hated that guy.
He was a bastard.
He was really bad.
Yeah.
I didn't like that guy
Yeah.
at all.
He was not a good dude.
They would show him on the screen, and I would like literally shiver. I did not like when they brought him on.
No, he was a bad. Oh, I didn't like him.
Remember?
Oh, no,
I didn't like him at all. I'm glad that you know exactly what I'm talking about
Yeah,
without much description.
Darren. No, he was not a good guy.
He was not good.
Because we all love Olivia Benson. And why would you treat her wrong?
Mariska Hargitay.
I would never try to say her name. I would never.
She hurt her ankle recently. She hurt her knee like 6 weeks ago, and now she hurt her ankle.
She
I
got
saw it
retired.
yesterday. She should sit down.
Collecting checks.
Wow.
But I hope you feel better.
Don't steal mine, Darren. You still got to come up with one.
I know. I'm.
It was your question.
It
No, it
somebody
was somebody
again.
from the
Thank
Instagram's
you.
question.
Oh,
He
man.
just read it.
But you shouldn't do all the shows that you be watching.
I don't ever get into the show enough to not like.
You're
so,
lying.
So wait. The only person, and it's gonna sound stupid, the only person I could say I actively hate,
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really seen him in a TV show, but he's been in movies, is Ja Rule.
Wow.
That's who I hate.
He's not even
Wow.
an actor.
I don't
Wow.
care. He tries to act.
I'm going to help you.
Help me.
Dexter. You enjoyed Dexter?
I did. Well, there was nobody I hated in Dexter.
You sure? Season 2,
He said Ja Rule.
dark-haired woman that was dating Dexter. And she ended up like burning his place down. and
The
all that
crazy
stuff.
one.
Yes.
I liked her.
Oh my God.
I like
Okay.
crazy. We talked about
All right,
this.
never mind.
I told you. There's not many people that I can
Ja
say like
Rule.
I
Ja Rule
just.
had nothing to do with this.
I know. I
Somebody
just don't.
makes
Every
sense
time
of
he
this.
comes.
You know why? Because his wife watches the Lifetime movies at Christmas time, and Ja Rule's in it.
Exactly.
And then it.
And then it triggers my hate for Ja Rule. Yeah.
You know, the fact that I know you that well, Darren, makes me feel real. I feel the feels in here.
Thanks, Jen.
That's my guy.
Ja Rule do a Verzuz? You ain't watching?
Must I answer you?
I would watch a Ja Rule versus
I would not.
I would.
because once again, I went
Who can
to
Ja Rule
the
go
concert.
50.
I wouldn't be fair.
Damn.
That would be fair. Ja Rule got him.
She want it. Want to give it to her.
Let's think of some more though. I know Darren, you couldn't even think of one.
I'm trying to think of like, so I have to go. Okay, TV shows I watch, and then who did I hate in that TV
Bob.
show?
Yeah.
And it's like,
Oh,
there's somebody in Ozark that I didn't like.
Come on
Did not
now.
Like,
Yes.
oh,
Snell.
the woman.
Snell. That's her
No.
last name, right?
Oh, Darlene.
Yeah. Oh, what woman are you talking about?
I was talking about the woman that works for the Kingpin. I can't remember her name.
Oh, you hated her?
I did not like her.
The lawyer or
Yes.
whatever she was. Yeah.
Yeah, I did not. Like
Really?
her. Yeah.
Over
I don't like
Darlene?
Wendy. That's who it is.
The wife.
I don't like the wife.
This is what I was
There
hoping
we
for.
go.
Because I can feed the fire.
Yes.
Darren,
What don't you like about
tell
her?
me what.
What don't you like about her? Let me
Just throw a few lobs
also,
on it.
you see why? You
Watch
see,
the fire
you
burn.
see, you see, you know me. And you know how I feel. This guy knows me too, because in my head I'm like, there's so many reasons why I don't like her. There's so many reasons.
Jen, you didn't watch Ozark. One of the best shows I've watched. Top
It's
10.
a really
Top
good
10
show.
for me. This is really
Really good show. I'm thinking of the part where
What, Darren? What part?
spoiler for anybody who doesn't watch the show.
Oh man.
She sleeps with somebody else. It happens in the beginning of the season. Sleeps with somebody else. Husband finds out for whatever stupid reason. Later on in the season, he brings it back up and he's like, "Oh, he does something that she did with the other guy that he saw."
Sexually.
Yeah, and so she gets mad at him. Like, why would you assume that I like that?
That sounds like
Blah, blah.
Norbit. We were watching that yesterday.
What movie?
Norbit.
Oh, yeah.
Rasputia.
Yes.
When he caught her in bed with Marlon Wayans.
Darren
I didn't
looks
watch that
very
much of the movie
confused.
either.
Darren looks very
Yesterday I was
confused.
like, what? This all happened in this movie?
I don't
movie?
remember that.
There was a part in the movie where apparently Cat Williams and
Cat
Eddie
Williams?
Griffin
Yeah.
are pimps. Or they act like pimps, I'm not sure. And somebody said something about, oh, don't you have a bathtub business? Some nonsense like that. And they were like, yeah. We went from selling bitches to Johns to selling Johns to bitches. That's how I felt about it. Both of you guys collectively is how I felt. I said, who wrote that line? The movie was so
It's gonna
strange.
kill, guys. It's gonna kill. Just
I
saying.
didn't know that movie was that strange.
That was a
Yeah.
very strange movie.
Yeah.
Very strange. Very random.
Yeah, I did not.
But
I did
Eddie
not
Murphy
like
got like 17 checks from it because he played mad characters. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why he don't got to do that now. So yeah, Darren.
Darren, why did you hate Wendy?
I didn't like this. She was a stupid woman. That's what she was.
Oh my God, that's too far.
It's too far.
It's
Is it?
too far.
Is it now?
And that's him filtering himself.
Yes, that was a very big.
Because
filter.
woman wasn't gonna be the one.
No, she's dumb. How you
No,
gonna-
she's one for sure.
You're gonna get mad. You had the affair. You cheated.
So,
And your
so
wife
the
is-
husband, sorry,
Yo, no, go ahead, help me.
He came across the video of his wife cheating.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, so he watched this video,
Ooh.
didn't say anything to his wife about the infidelity, and then later they had a conversation about. So she knew that he watched it, and then when they were back good, quote, and they were engaged in the sexual acts, he then
Did
was
something that she
aggressive
saw?
and doing something as he saw it in the video.
Oh.
And she got mad.
She got mad immediately. Like immediately, Jen.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Why'd
put
you
it in
do
my
that?
butt?
Like, and pretty much he was like, "Well, I thought you liked this. Like, I'm trying to do what you like."
That we won't talk about how weird that is in itself. For
It
him
is-
to
it is
mimic
weird.
something another
Yeah.
man did to his.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
God.
you can see like he thought about it. He was like,
Hit your nose. Hit the bridge of your nose.
Undo it. Undo it.
I don't tell you. Man.
Mush yourself.
So yeah, Wendy.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Because now
Elmo.
she's very unlikable again. You said
yeah.
you and your Elmo beef.
Oh yeah. See,
Guy.
Give us another one, Darren.
Another
You guys
question.
the answer.
Another.
Never ask us questions again, guys.
Nigeria beating U.S. in
Let's talk
basketball.
about it. So, I was kind of annoyed by this. Actually, was one of the things in my notes. I don't watch Olympic basketball. I especially don't watch preseason Olympic basketball, whatever the heck it was.
Mm-hmm.
But I just keep seeing all this about, oh, America lost to Nigeria. Cool. They're like 57-1 before this game or some nonsense. So everybody, so now they're in 2.
Since pros started playing for the U.S. Olympic team back in 1992
Two.
with the Dream Team,
Yep.
since then they've been 50-something with only 2 losses,
This is the second one.
including
This one.
preseason stuff.
Yeah, I think they lost to Australia the following game. So now it's like 3, whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "Oh my God, can't believe they lost to Nigeria." Okay, cool. We can say we can't believe they lost, and then talk about the game and keep it pushing. But everybody's acting like, "Oh, I can't believe they lost to Nigeria." Like how you gonna lose to Nigeria?
Right. Like Nigeria is the scum of the planet.
And I think it's part of this whole thing that in America we just have this perception that we have the best of everything, and everyone else is trying to catch up to us. Like, Cool Runnings came out in '92. Like, that's not an actual thing where people are practicing playing a sport with subpar facilities, and this is a world sport. If there's a Nigerian team, they've done a lot of practices, and a lot of them probably play overseas. Like, why are you acting all extra? Like, The hell? Anybody could beat America. America's not that great. We learned in the last year and a half, America's the ghetto.
As a Nigerian, I must say I wasn't offended. Because and it's only because of the history, right? You give a record 50
And that's
something.
what I'm saying. Like if you're just
yeah.
shocked at the fact that we haven't lost more than 2 games in 58, cool. But they're like they lost to Nigeria. though.
Because it just happened to be Nigeria that.
And that's the part that irritates
Yeah,
me. Like
'cause if it was
it's
Australia
it could've
for the
been
first
for the
loss,
first loss, and then
it would've been
Nigeria
the same
second,
reaction.
it'd have been like, oh,
Yeah.
cool. But like, stop doing all this. Like the fact that this team beat them.
And it's not even just because the U.S. was dominant. It's in what fashion. They were killing teams, like destroying teams, 20-point wins, like easy all the way through. This was a tight game. They didn't even get past 100. They were
Right.
like it was like
60
90
something or something. I
Or,
don't know.
yeah, so like it was like, whoa, you guys struggled, and Nigeria hit 20 something threes.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, more of the shock of this is the first preseason or whatever game scrimmage, and this is how y'all look, coming off of this performance, Kevin Durant and all this stuff, and this is what you guys look. Is that shock?
That shock, I can handle that.
The collateral damage is the fact that it was Nigeria that they played when they got beat. So we just ended up taking the hit for it.
Because if we would have lost like Lithuania, nobody would have said, "Oh, and it's Lithuania."
No, they would have. I promise you. Because again, first loss. Who? You look any other team except for a team that Luka Doncic played for, because that team is doing really well.
That's what I'm
now.
saying. Whoever's on the Nigerian team, there's like a guy from the Miami Heat on
Yeah.
that team. You know what I mean? Like, whenever we do the Olympics with basketball, there's American NFL players who play for their home team instead
Yeah,
because
NBA,
of whatever. What did I say?
NFL,
Oh.
which that would be kind of fire.
And that's the reason why there's no football in the Olympics,
Mm-hmm.
because it's a dominant American sport. You
Right.
know what I mean? But basketball has branched out so much. In '92, it was also American dominant sport. But now in 2021, it's not. And that's what we need to accept.
Yeah.
It's not dominant here no more. People in America go to these countries to recruit players. It's not.
Now, and it is, we still got it in the U.S. still, but I think the style of play here that we've grown accustomed to in the NBA, some flopping, some rules that allow for players to do this and do that and get away with it, not getting called because you're a star, changed the game a little bit over the years. But that old school center in the middle, getting the boards, blah, blah, like that. The U.S. may struggle with that if they don't figure out
Right.
a strategy around
But they
the
got the
coaching.
nerve to say somebody's bigger than Jordan.
Man, I don't even entertain that
I don't
nonsense.
even entertain it.
I don't entertain it.
Speaking of, Space Jam 2 comes out this Friday. You gonna watch it?
I'm not. Probably not.
We
There.
might take the kids to the movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know that they'll sit through it, but Carter will.
Yeah.
I don't know about Kai.
No.
They don't. Are they still doing that thing? I know Outside is open now. Are they still doing the thing where if it comes out in theater, also comes out on HBO Plus?
This one is on HBO Max as well.
Make sure Max yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, for a
Yeah,
couple.
so-
Look at me.
And we can do it outside. I don't have to.
Oh, there you go.
And
Oh,
that's-
that'd be fire in front
Yeah,
of
exactly.
kids and over.
So that's why I was asking, because for somebody like yourself who has small children, it would be easier, I would think,
Yeah.
to watch it on HBO Max. And even if you only watch half and then they get distracted and you go back to it the next day,
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend.
You're not spending $56,
yeah,
right.
Right.
For
And if
them to tell me that they gotta go to the bathroom 6 times.
and
right,
poop.
and watching it in the field, you can have whatever snacks you want. They can run around if they
In
get
the
a little
yard
whatever.
bin.
You called it a field.
I did not.
He
I
didn't
called
mow
it
the
a
grass
yard.
though, so nobody wants to be in them getting ticks.
I almost said something.
Getting them goats, Darren.
Give us another question.
Another.
Another.
Somebody said, shh.
Oh.
No, go ahead, Darren.
No, you got it.
Shit, what y'all doing this weekend?
Glad you asked. My son has a tournament. No, we'll be up in Salem, Massachusetts, watching this tournament.
Just
Yo,
witches there.
yo,
Yo.
yo, yo, yo.
What will you do to the witches?
No, not the witches. This weekend, shout out to Makiba's Crabs. Sold out, but I didn't get to order. So this is my plea really quick before we get into anything else. Makiba, hi, this is Bim.
Remember him? He's our friend from high school.
Remember, and I like give you money for food a lot, and I give you like a little extra, I think, sometimes. I just...
Did you hit her up like I told you?
I have to. But in case I forget, this
Why
is me
didn't
hitting
you
her up.
do it as soon as she told you to?
This
Did
is
you
the
tell
question
us?
that women's ask all the time. Why didn't you just do it?
I thought
when
my first time seeing it was on Facebook.
And then after that, 2 days after, I said to you, did you hit up Makiba? We talked about getting a spoonful of everybody's plate.
I didn't know she was going to be done that quick,
That's
yo.
why I asked you after 2 days later. Did you hit her up
hit
yet?
directly?
But I won't. Come on,
This is
man.
why we get. Go ahead, Ben. Make your plea.
I just, for my wife.
Oh,
My marriage would be in jeopardy if I don't get food for my
Oh.
wife. So she enjoy your food so much. She enjoys it so much. Please don't disappoint. Thank you.
Oh, hear my cause, oh, Jah.
Y'all do anything on the weekend?
And, well, DJ Matic is having his birthday extravaganzas for the
Yeah.
weekend. I think he said he's taking Friday off. So he's doing something tonight at Rosendale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Early. Thursday through Sunday?
I think Saturday. I don't know. And then
Okay.
Saturday is his official birthday bash at Vibe Lounge, 2 to 8. It's a day party, all white. If you don't wear all white, you don't get in. Apparently. Yeah, strict rules. And then after party is at Alchemy, which is at the old art bar.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And so it's also white encouraged but not required. So I kind of wanted to go to one of those things. I don't see myself going to Rosendale today.
Yeah.
So Saturday, I think I'm going to go to one of those two. But if you know Digimanic, or if you don't, if you just want to have a good time, any of those is going to be a great time. So and
sure.
you can't go tonight because by the time you hear this, it's tomorrow.
It's too late.
It's too late.
But
to
it's
turn back now.
also Yellow Cup weekend. Shout out to Wale Lesh.
I didn't know that.
So on Saturday, it's going to be Yellow Cup. I think it's already sold out, so it doesn't matter. But
I
then at
never
night,
made it.
he's going to have an event that evening, and then also a brunch on Sunday. Guys, outside is open.
Outside is open.
Darren,
Yes.
what playground are you going to be at?
The one with the dude with the dreads. Have you seen him lately?
Ducking them.
Nah,
Look
I
at you
don't-
scared.
I don't go to that playground. I already told you. The boys be asking me, "Can we go to the playground today?" Like, yeah, not that one though. Especially it's nice out. No, thank you.
Yo, this guy.
I think we have family coming in this weekend. Clarabo's family, so pretty much hang out with them. And
From
keep
New
the
York?
kids
Fun.
busy.
That's fine.
Hopefully, they clean my garage. It's a mess in there.
Like when you say clean, like you getting rid of some stuff, or
I have a bunch of like wood, cut up wood, plywood, and random pieces and sawdust everywhere. I need to clean up.
sounds like it's time for a fire.
Would be perfect. Bim,
You should save them for fall.
do you have or what can you recommend to limit the mosquitoes in your yard? Like,
Well, you get
his
the
yard's not as big as yours. So.
yeah, but you can get
Still.
the tiki torches and build a surrounding torch fire. It'll look like you're doing a
barrier.
ritual, but it just
whatever works.
But the Haitians at it.
and there's always bug zapper. And then you gotta spray yourself though.
Well, I kept reading there's this thing that you like attach to your hose and you spray. And it's
Oh,
supposed to cut
sorry.
down.
Yeah. Oh, that
Does that work?
It does actually. So yeah, it's an attachment. I'm glad you mentioned that because I have to do the same. It's an attachment that reduces the amount of insects and other bugs. So you would have to spray your lawn,
Yep.
but then also spray the tree.
Oh,
Yeah.
the tree.
Yep, gotta spray the tree.
Okay.
I bought one of those things. It looks like a Bluetooth speaker, and you put the little piece in it. It's like a gas pilot. You turn it, and it like lights up. So when it heats up, the little piece on the top, it's a repellent.
Oh,
But
okay.
we ran out of gas, so I gotta get some.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause if we're
They sell
gonna be
those
out
at
there,
like Lowe's.
Yeah, grab all that and some spray. Spray never fails, but works.
what else were we?
Why is
Another.
Why is everything so expensive?
Because everybody's out.
No,
No.
Everything is open.
School us. Ben.
inflation.
Everything is a lot.
Inflation.
So the market is up because everything is now open. Companies.
Yeah, I said that.
What's that?
I just said that.
What do you say?
Everything's
Everything
open.
is open.
No. Well, yeah. So things are open, but companies are trying to make money back.
Yes.
So that's the real reason, because things could be open and they could have kept prices the same, like sane people. But airlines, if you look at tickets, don't look at tickets. Vegas, I could fly to Vegas for like $350 with Southwest before. When I looked at it recently, damn near $800.
Wow.
And it's a connecting flight.
Wow.
So if you look at housing, lumber costs have been through the roof.
I actually heard that was starting to come down. It's starting to.
I
Not
hope.
not that it's coming all the way down, but
Yeah, I've heard from like 2 or 3 contractors that
it's super expensive.
they give quotes on a job the week of, and they have to, like, the customer has to accept that week because the prices go up
Yep.
like damn near week over week. So people trying to recoup all the money that they didn't make last year.
yeah.
I don't know how that's not illegal. But
I
yeah,
don't think that's really. I mean, that might be what they're saying, but I don't think so. I think it's more cost of shipping, and it's hard to get goods because ships and containers and trains and tractors were prioritized to ship COVID goods, whether it be testing supplies or vaccination supplies when those became available. And so a lot of things got left at the ports,
so anything that's a
non-medical necessity.
and anything that's an import from another country.
Yeah,
Or-
which is everything has either a component that was imported from another country or the actual thing was because it costs more to make things in America. So even like I'm coming from the angle of sneakers, of course. That's why a lot of shoes either have come into a lot of stores late or just never came because a lot of stuff got stuck over in Asia.
But the prices are still kind of around what they usually are for sneakers.
Because you can't just change the retail price of,
That's what I'm saying. Why is wood?
but
Because it's a supply and demand.
wood is
But they
something-
could do the same, just jack up the prices.
but that's why I'm saying technically at retail it doesn't cost more, but people are able to buy it at retail and sell it for more. People are selling white Air Forces for like
I don't want to talk about it.
$140.
It is the dumbest thing.
This is what I'm saying. So people are buying it and selling it at resale prices because they know the demand is there. And the demand is there because the stuff is a limited supply. It's a limited supply because shipping has had a lot of hiccups because there have been problems at the ports.
So as like people like me are saying bots, is it not bots? Because aren't people now
It's
that
not
they
really
know
bots.
about the Air Force thing?
I mean,
they
bots
just-
is a thing, but it's not because of bots. It's because the supply was so low. So if there's a shoe, I'm just making up numbers, where historically for this particular level of retro or whatever, there'd be 1,000 pairs out there because factories had to shut down because of social distancing, or they had to work at half capacity or 30% capacity. So if a factory's working at half capacity, they can only make at best half as many shoes.
Yeah, if that.
So when they're selling them to retailers or they're selling them online or whatever, they can only sell half as many pairs. So there's way less supply, which does what? Pushes up the demand.
Gotcha.
When they push up the demand, then so that's the reason why bots even have a reason to exist. Because now you're like, oh, if I can get as many as I can sell them and make more profit.
But if it was the normal amount of supply coming in, bots would still do their thing, but there would still be enough.
There'd
for
be
more
enough for
people
other people to
stuff.
get more. And bots wouldn't really take that risk because half of that time you're gonna buy stuff and end up having to sell it at the
Yeah.
cost you bought it up. So now was it even worth it? But now, no matter what they buy, white Air Forces and now black as well. So just so you know, going for the holiday season, if you need some black Air Forces, get them when you see them. Because now it's like one of the top sellers is black high Air Forces. Like it's so hot outside. Who's buying this? In my opinion and in my theory, and I don't know if I should say this on a podcast.
Oh, say it.
It's just people who are trying to be resellers stocking up for back to school season.
Oof. Yuck.
It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. So like I said, I think it's more because of the shipping. And now I just saw yesterday or today that one of the factories in Vietnam that produces a lot of Nike and Adidas and who knows what else, they had to shut down. I don't know for what reason.
No.
So it's just a thing where once again, factories are at their limits because of COVID. We have to be safe. We can't spread stuff. And then shipping and everything else.
God dang.
So now people are starting to ship a little bit better now because things outside is open, like you said, and we don't need as many vaccination supplies and testing supplies to be, first priority, but it's still not 100% yet.
Home price is still ridiculous. I think it's
Out of control.
It's I think I saw somewhere it's 100% higher than it was the national average for average home cost. 100% higher than it was back in like 2006.
Well, 2006 was during a recession, wasn't it?
Yeah, but still 100% higher.
Recession
That's
was pretty
nuts.
bad.
It's crazy.
100%. Like, cause I've seen homes with 100% markup, especially for the Rhode Island listeners.
Yeah,
We're talking to Woonsocket.
Yep.
If you look at
Yeah.
what somebody bought it for 10 years ago or
Yep,
a little
yep,
more,
Yep. It's way up. It's because everybody was home during COVID, and everybody was like, "Oh, I'm going to work on projects." And
Yo,
that-
you go to Lowe's and you try to find like
Yo.
some decking supplies
it
Forget
is
about
so
or
expensive 'cause
fence. It's not
everybody-
even
yeah.
expensive. It's just empty.
Scarce, yeah, because
You have
everybody
to
has
like
the same
you have to
idea.
look on the app and be like, okay, which Lowe's has
Yep.
a gate,
Yep,
a
yep.
gate latch.
Yeah, and that for sure is the supply thing because they
Yeah.
used to have a million of everything.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
like you guys, I think I told you guys, I got the electrical panel replaced at my house, and the guy who did it, he was like, the fact is that the cost of the supplies have gone up, so I have to charge you more than I normally would.
Yeah.
Which, you know what I mean? And I appreciate him saying that because I'm like, I believe you. I know you're not BSing me because I deal with this on a daily basis.
Yep.
Jeez.
Indeed.
Don't spend money. Don't
So hard
spend
not
money.
to, but
It is eat
Yo,
and buy clothes. Maybe go to Walmart, get some teas. But anything else, man, give it a few months. Hopefully, God willing, all this stuff will start to come down. It's sickening. Oof.
I think that was most of the questions.
I think there was one there more. No,
there was a couple more. I don't know how to answer one.
which
Yeah.
Um, how is life now after being big time radio personalities? I don't know how to answer that because I don't
That's not
consider us big time radio.
Well, let's have
personalities.
fun. I'm gonna answer for you. So for Jen, it's been really difficult.
I don't have to give my
So
name. I say
hard.
hello.
It's
So many people want me to say my name to them. I can't.
oh my god, it's so hard.
Paparazzi's been following Jen.
There's no paparazzi following. I
And
took
also,
my hair out today.
the male suitor has gone up significantly since the lingerie and Jay announcement. So,
Yo, Jen,
That was a good picture, man.
that was a great picture.
See,
I was,
I was
if,
like,
I,
damn,
if
Ben
I
might
wasn't
be onto
there, I'd be excited.
things been popping for Jen. For
Ain't
Darren,
nothing pop for me. Don't let him.
No,
since they know that he gives young boys showers, a lot of
no
18-year-olds
gag
have been hitting
Why
Darren
do they
up.
keep
And no
text-
gag
what are
reflex.
they? Wow, wow, Jen. Well, I'll tell you
I
guys.
thought we were
this.
going there. I thought this was,
Yeah,
I was-
I thought this was where you were going.
No, that was just
I went off at the wrong exit.
Light.
Sorry.
So yes, 18 pluses have been hitting Darren
not
hey,
true.
because you say you shower boys, so
not
Shower
what he
of
said.
my boys,
they could be yours too.
my
What are you
young
doing?
boys, my sons.
Sure.
Curse you, Bib.
And for me, nothing's changed.
Whatever. Wow, wow, wow,
I am
wow.
thoroughly disgusted.
Y'all
on your
didn't
behalf.
I
answer.
am
You guys
done.
didn't answer for
I
me
am
though.
done with this joker. I hope Makiba doesn't give you a thing.
No, come on. Are you getting food from her?
Nah.
Because I knock your shit off. Oh, sorry. I cussed. My bad. Sorry. Damn.
Did y'all hear about this thing Rihanna's doing where she's
See me, Rihanna.
not
What?
giving a
What
damn.
happened?
well, she is, I guess, offering, or you can rent out or live in a house of hers or a mansion of hers, I think it is, for $80,000 a month.
Well, if I had $80,000 a month, I could buy a house that she would live in.
Yes. So there was this, I heard on the radio, and I was like, oh, like, would you do this if you could? And a lot of people were like, oh yeah, I would. And the whole time I'm thinking, like, it's not like she's gonna be there. Like, it's
Don't need
just happens to be her property.
I'm married, yes. But my wife understands. Anyways,
Will you
I
be
would
there?
do it.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't.
Yeah, I would need her to. If
You wouldn't
for
use
that-
Rihanna's bathroom?
For that much money, she needs to come
That's not
through
creepy.
at least like
So?
once every other week or something like that.
Why she got? Now remember, there are people who have like so that's just an Airbnb, a rich people Airbnb. People rent mansions. Actually, shout out to Aaron Santos when he was living in Cali, he was renting out like football players or whomever's mansions to people. So that there's a market for that. Absolutely.
Yes.
Now, if I had the bread and I was staying somewhere and me and the wife got to be comfortable, I'm not staying. No. I need a mansion to be equivalent to my lifestyle when I'm not traveling. And is Rihanna's place? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If now, what do you spend on vacation
Not 80,000
to stay somewhere? What do you spend?
He said
stay
not
somewhere.
80,000. I know that's right, Darren.
If it's all of us, then we're spending like for a week, maybe like $3,000.
$3K.
Yeah.
So would you spend $3K to stay at Rihanna's house?
I guess.
That's the
Yeah.
equivalent, right?
If
For
she
somebody
was
who
there.
traveled.
Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, okay.
No, same amount, right? If you're gonna spend whatever to be in the
So, like, if
penthouse
I ha-
of
okay,
the ward off.
If I have the option, right? If you're
Yeah.
like, you can stay in this place that is certainly big enough for you guys, and it'll cost you $1,000, or you can stay in Rihanna's mansion for $3.
No, for $1,000, the same $1,000.
No,
So I guess what I'm saying, for the rich people that can afford it, it's the
that's
same
what it's
thing.
saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
But I guess so. I'm like, I don't know. I guess I'm like, the Rihanna tag doesn't do much for me if she's not there,
Because you
Ah,
don't
nah.
know life.
because I don't
man.
know life. I don't live.
You don't
Look,
know life.
if
I love me some Rihanna.
if my little $350 a night to stay at Foxwoods or whatever, and they say, "Hey, Bim, instead of
could
that,
do it- you go to
could
Rihanna's
go to
house? Yeah.
Peace.
I'm
I'll drive to the casino from
I'm
there.
just not doing 80,000.
Right.
But if it's the same
Something
price,
that in
if
your
it's the
range.
equivalent for what you
oh
would
yeah,
pay.
that's
yeah,
of course.
staying at Rihanna's.
Okay.
I'm not cashing on my 401k to stay there, but if that was
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
spent on a holiday or on
Yeah.
vacation or whatever,
Okay.
Rihanna's
I mean, that
great.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, for that market, if we can't think in poor people's mind,
It's so
'Cause
hard.
There's people who do that in a weekend, like nothing.
Yeah.
So, if I had that kind of bread, hell yeah,
Hell yeah.
shoot, Rihanna,
Rihanna.
and maybe she'll leave some things behind.
I'm sure she won't.
Check in the drawers.
I'm sure she won't. Oh.
Thank you, Darren. Thank you, Darren, for being the sane one out of the two of you.
Oh please, it's Rihanna. You wouldn't. You would stay there. You would
I
look
would.
around.
I love Rihanna.
You would look around.
I love her.
You would look around. Go ahead.
I look for the umbrella. Ella. A.
So I want to open it inside. It's bad luck. Is that it for questions?
That's it for questions.
Thank you
people.
guys for your submissions and your questions, and as always, thank you for tuning into the pod. Darren, you want to do a social media plug, and so people know how they can find us?
Yes, you can find us on Instagram, PLSDELTHIS. On Twitter, the same handle. On Facebook, we're Please Delete This. On YouTube, we're Please Delete This. Anywhere you look, we're Please Delete This. Make sure you follow us on your favorite streaming platform, such as Spotify, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, iTunes Radio, Pandora. Pretty much anywhere you listen to, anywhere you listen to podcasts, you can find us there. You can also catch us on WBRU 101.1 FM Mondays at 1 o'clock. Also download the TuneIn app if you're out of state. Keyword is WBRU 360.
And also check out DJ Franchise and the Franchise Report
Yep.
on iHeartRadio.
Yep.
Just search the Franchise Report.
Yep.
Damn right. Damn right.
So, I don't believe it's been this long, but there's a contest being held for Rhode Islanders to design a new license plate.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Rhode Islanders love their license plates from WJR Channel 10's website and everything associated with them after nearly 30 years of the same old wave plate. I don't think it's been 30 years.
Me neither, and I like the plate. I think it fits.
A new
Oh,
one is
really?
in the works. I mean, I remember when
Yeah,
it
no, I
went
don't
from
think-
the plain one with the blue lettering to the wave, and people had a problem. But people also had a problem when it went from Drew Bledsoe to Tom Brady
Yeah.
until they started liking it. Then it was like,
Like
Drew who?
yeah, I like consistency. When New York switched theirs up to that yellow
The
taxi
yellow
looking
blue,
thing.
yeah. Former Rhode Island Governor Lincoln Chafee tried it nearly 7 years ago, a new Rhode Island plate. That, though, was put on hold a year later, delayed again the next year. Then in 2019, well, the decision keep the old one. So the people who were making the decisions couldn't decide which one they wanted to go to, so it just kept getting pushed off. And then it came down to often financial issues. So Tuesday night on NBC 10 News, new Governor Dan McKee challenged viewers to come up with a design of their own in a contest voted on by the public to choose a winner. We're going to get some goofy ass plate if you do it that way.
This interim governor guy is making good use of his time, huh?
He's like, I was waiting for this chick Gina to be out.
Weed? Legal? What else?
What else you got?
Those other plates, change them.
Come on,
Make 'em-
bring
make
guys.
'em
Come on.
colorful.
I ain't got but like
Quick,
a year,
quick,
man.
hurry up, quick. Hurry.
Vaccine, yes, every week.
Come on, give me the paper.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me a
Let it
hard
go.
one.
Come on. Give me a hard one. This is too easy. I need a challenge.
Oh,
Ooh, the DMV has also halted vanity plate orders temporarily until it can formulate a policy that won't restrict free speech. Did you know that if you try to like make a vanity plate, but when you say it out loud or something, it's like a cuss word or something?
Yeah, you can't do it.
They would they would say no. So I guess they're trying to do it so where they don't restrict free speech. That's gonna get That's gonna get
Good try.
That's gonna get crazy. That comes after a lawsuit was brought by the American Civil Liberties Union, also known as ACLU, for those who don't know that,
Oh, okay.
in Rhode Island, on behalf of a man who was told to return his plate. The DMV had complaints. It
Fix
was
your mic.
offensive, not noticed at first when it was whistled past the subjective board. A federal circuit court judged in the plate holder's favor.
Did they say what the gentleman was trying to put on his plate?
They don't.
Oh.
So there's New Hope Rhode Islanders will finally be getting new plates at a one-time cost of $8. I'm not paying you $8 extra for you to have a license plate to track me with. You better take this wave. Oh, dummy. More easily read by scanners. You want me to pay you extra dollars to make it easier for your police to do their job?
Nah, fam.
Yo, get out of here.
Catch me if you can.
And toll booths. You want me to pay you $8 to make it easier for a toll booth to read my plate and then send me a pay-by-plate letter?
Nah, fam.
I'm paying you money so that you can make it easier to charge me money.
That's that.
Yeah, you are stupid.
Imbecile.
Along with a fresh new look.
And it's gonna get somebody.
Now, if we can
oh,
only
of
get
course.
drivers to
Makes
put their
sense.
registration sticker in the right place with only current one available. You know what's funny? I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna keep going. Thanks. I saw a plate in a very recent past where I was
She
like,
did keep going.
"Oh, there's stickers all around." I said to myself, "That's very Rhode Island."
Yeah. Oh, when it's like makes a border.
Yeah,
Oh, dear.
that's very Rhode
Oh,
Island.
dear, dear.
People sometimes don't follow directions and they plaster them all around and use them as decorations around the plates, maybe. By law, they are always supposed to be on the lower right-hand corner, you know, with this little dent.
Yeah,
Do you guys stack them or you take the old one off?
No, they're all over.
No, I'm asking what you guys do.
Oh, I put them in because I thought you're supposed to put them all over as a kid.
Oh.
And then when I got my own first car and I read the instructions, I'm like, oh, there's a little spot.
You read the instructions?
Yeah. And I said, oh, there's a spot.
I just put it where I saw people put it.
I was like, wow,
This
there's
looks
a
like it goes here. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says it on the registration, the little thing that the stickers come on.
Mm-hmm.
It says it like above it or below it. It's like put this in the corner and
Oh, wow. I never read
Let me
that.
let me tell you how crazy I am. At my old job, I noticed my boss's plate, his sticker was expired. So I was like, "Yo, I don't want you to get, I don't want you to get in trouble, but your sticker's expired." And he was like, "I want them to pull me over and tell me some."
and that's how people are.
And I was like, "Oh, like clearly you know something I do not."
Oh, you got money.
this brings
And
me-
he knows
money,
people.
right.
This brings me to the conversation that I'm not trying to have about the guys who got pulled over on the
on
highway
the highway,
with the guns and the fatigues and the this.
Yeah,
Y'all did a lot because you were trying. I'm not going there.
just a flex.
But also, it's a thing that people who go into stores after they made the mask mandate no longer a requirement.
Mm-hmm.
The first people who went to stores with no mask on, with their Facebook Live going,
Yeah,
waiting for
I
somebody to
want
say
somebody
something.
to say something to me.
That aggravates
Yeah,
me.
it's like, okay. But so I was asking him, like, why so you're not worried about this? He's like, well, I know it's registered. I know it's registered. I know
And
it's
so does
new,
the
it's up
police
to date.
officer. Stupid.
And so I was like, okay. So my last sticker, I didn't put it on because I just kind of forgot. And then I was like, oh, I guess.
They know because
Yeah.
what did they do? They don't run your sticker. They run your plate.
Yeah.
Silly.
So.
Yo, okay. FZ123
Ah,
current.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Also, when I had retired, when I had expired plates, it took like 2 years for me to get pulled over for them. And they was like so expired that they weren't even like expired. They didn't exist anymore.
How you pull that off?
She's a woman. She
Damn.
has,
And then they didn't even take the car. They was like, "Oh, we're gonna tow it to your house."
because she has
Darren, are you kidding me?
breasts. Did you have anything, Bim?
Don't be mad because you got titties.
Now, yo, you know how much money I paid? Darren, what do you think you paid in in traffic violations?
I mean, I got a ticket. I'm sure.
Shut up, Jen.
Shut
Darren.
up. I got a ticket, I'm sure.
I paid, anyways, how much do you think you spent?
I can't
in
even
getting
tell
your
you.
car at the tow yard?
Getting myself out of jail.
Same. Thousands, brother.
Thousands.
break-
Insurance
I'm
increase.
breaking in Nebraska.
Look, she's like, keep going, keep going.
The employees put a sign on the outside sign that said, "We,
We
all
all
quit.
quit."
Sorry for the inconvenience."
That's
That's funny. Would you do that?
Oh yeah. I'm foaming at the mouth to quit my job. I just need like one wrong turn. Foaming at the mouth. He can hear. I don't care if he hears.
Oh my God.
I don't care. I don't care.
Stay employed, friend. Stay employed.
I was on the phone with cousin Liz once again on the day that Italy played England.
Oh, that was like a big deal, right?
So we were on the phone and she was like, "Oh, I need to watch to see if England wins, because if we win, then I just gotta be ready for people to be in the streets, and if we lose, I gotta be ready for people to be in the streets. And so right when we were wrapping up the conversation, she looked and it was like, oh no, it's penalty kicks. Oh boy. And so I was on the phone with her as we heard that and learned that England lost. And first thing she said was, all right, let me go. I gotta call X, Y, and Z and get prepared
Make
for
sure they're
this
safe.
kid who missed the penalty kicks to be called all kinds of N-words on Twitter.
Yeah.
This is not nothing new. We've done this before plenty of times.
We've been here.
Unfortunately, we've been here. We haven't fixed the problem yet, but of course, 2-3 days later, it's a whole big thing. Oh, people react because apparently English people are calling him out of his name on Twitter
Apparently.
and
Like,
being
why would
racist.
they?
It's not
Can
nothing
you
new.
believe
So
it's
why
a
don't you
problem?
guys fix same way you guys try to act like the Queen was a racist to Meghan Markle? Like, let's stop playing this game, please. Thank you.
Yeah, they're
The
gonna
world is
pretend,
racist.
and when it does happen, it's like, oh my
my
goodness, I
God.
didn't know that this.
my
Really, I'm appalled.
Apparently, this is what they're doing.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna read this headline and tell you where this happened, and I'm gonna leave it alone. Woman arrested at McDonald's after pulling into drive-through for food during car chase.
Okay.
This happened in Worcester. That's all I got.
Oh.
That's all I got. That's all I got. Do the research on your own. It's as ridiculous as you think. There you go. That's all I had.
I actually went to Worcester this week, and I can believe that.
Did you go to McDonald's?
I went to KFC, and I bought just 3 tenders, not the meal, and they tasted so weird. It was so salty.
Because there's only 3 tenders and not the meal.
No, but still. I've had tenders by themselves before, damn.
Oh, man.
That's all I had. Are we
No
sure?
wedges? No soda?
I already had a drink with me, and I had to eat quick, so I didn't want to get no sides.
Did we leave enough time to add the radio
you.
stuff at the end?
Yes, of course. There's always time to add radio stuff at the end.
Yeah, should we do that?
Darren shouldn't do it.
What do you mean?
You heard him the last
Wait,
time.
what are we adding at the end?
The WBRU.
So,
Do you wanna
ladies
add
and
that?
gentlemen, if you
Oh, there's going to be its own separate...
Oh, a separate
if you like,
episode? Okay.
if you like, please delete this, and you don't get enough of us on Fridays or whenever you listen to this podcast, tune in to WBRU 360 on TuneIn app or on 101.1 FM in Providence, Rhode Island, and 1 to 2 p.m. on Mondays, and you can hear us.
Sure enough.
Yep.
And I don't know why you would do that to your ears, but whatever.
Yeah.
Can you guys stop with this? I'm sick of y'all. We even had callers.
We had a caller. We
There
didn't
was
get to answer
more
the
than
phone.
one.
Yeah, it was 2
Oh
or 3.
man.
Yeah, but
yes,
franchise didn't have it
speaking
set
of-
up. Yeah.
Speaking of that, if you called and tried to talk to us, we apologize. We'll be ready next time. There will be a next time.
Okay, we'll be.
Oh, look at you.
We'll be
I told you
there.
I asked
Look at she
already.
pretends that she don't
I
like it.
asked. I had fun.
You like the abuse. You leaving? Look at
You know. Hey.
Jen, we gonna close out. We're about to close out.
Are we done?
Oh,
Are we
God.
done?
Yeah,
Are we
we're
done.
done.
No? All right.
Oh, you had something?
I like one stupid thing.
Oh, go ahead.
Kind of funny. I thought it was funny. So there's an Instagram post. Shout out to Spiritual World. You follow them on Instagram. So there's a post that says, men are sharing these things. You should sit in for this. They wish women knew about them. Right? So I immediately saw this and I was like,
Wait, was reading it?
men are sharing the things they wish women knew about them.
But what's the context like?
Men,
No, but like, what does that mean? Like, men are sharing it just in general amongst
they
themselves?
are they're sharing. I guess with online, they're sharing things about them that they wish women knew online.
Example.
Here we go. There's a good amount of examples. So the first one says, "Just because I'm not talking doesn't mean I'm not enjoying my time with you."
So here's the thing. I'm going to take the wind out of the hot air balloon on this one. Women don't give a damn what men have to say
You sure you wanna
are
sit
dealing
in?
with.
You sure you want to sit in? The,
All those replies, guess what? Scroll past. They could care less.
I will also say that I won't even say we're not enjoying my time with you. It just I'm not thinking of anything. Just because I'm quiet doesn't mean that I don't like you.
But Darren, guess what? Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
But I felt like, and because the other day when you didn't share your fries, I thought, and when you, and then I put it together, and doesn't matter.
So I'll just skip around. One I saw that was good. We aren't great with hints. Communication is king.
They don't care.
Again.
If Jen was here, she would say so.
I want to drop these hints. And look, he's like, nope.
Yeah, let's see if she.
Jen, do you agree? So if I say to you that men are not great with hints,
from women?
what is your response to that? Do you have a response?
I need you to elaborate on what you mean by hints from women. So, like, if I want something and I hint, and I'm saying that guys don't pick up on that hint,
Yes.
or guys are not good at giving hints to get to the point what they want.
We're not good at picking up on hints.
Well, I don't like that because I don't like giving hints. I like being direct
Okay.
because I think hints are stupid.
She's the anomaly.
Okay.
I mean, I probably do give hints and don't realize it, but
What I was telling Darren was because he was saying there's a post where they said,
I feel like you're the one who
men
said
are
that.
sharing the things they wish women knew about them. Yeah, I did share that
so.
because I thought it was sweet, and I was like, oh, let's
But
know.
I told Darren right away, even though there's a bunch of examples or
Mm-hmm.
references in the comments, women don't care. The cheat code is there to understanding your man.
Mm-hmm.
They
I
don't
cared.
care.
Some
Yeah, I
women
don't
care. That's why I shared it.
But what at the end of the day, and I'm just being honest because it's the end of the pod and I can
boy.
run away.
Oh boy.
The feelings of the woman in that moment supersedes whatever your logic is.
Your feelings supersede whatever somebody's logic is too.
No, not a lot. I suppress the hell out of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should get some therapy.
No,
No.
because I do it for the
hear a lot
greater.
of movement.
I do
to my
it for the
left.
greater.
You're right.
I do it for the greater good. Darren, it's fine. I'll be all right by myself. I do it for the greater good because I know my little gripe with the situation. I won't make a big fuss. If I challenge you on this thing, it'll be way worse than if I just leave it alone. So, all right, you got it.
Everybody picks their battles.
Some more than others.
Of course.
And that's where I say, in that moment when the feelings, but I felt for days, Mercury was in retrograde. My thing happened, and then you just didn't
not
talk
my
to me.
thing happened.
And you just didn't talk to me. Yeah, I was tired. I had a long day. No. But so what happened the other day when you? Oh God. So if you don't say anything, it's better. Fellas, listen up.
No, okay,
You
so-
you get yourself in trouble, and I be trying to help you.
No, but I tell her this. Look, it's
This is me
much,
tapping out. This is me tapping my nose 5 times and whatever.
it's much easier for me to just let her know what I'm doing, so she's not. Because guess what? Oh no, I'm not gonna say that part. But at the end of the day, know what you can handle. But then when it's time to actually talk, get it out. But if it's not that big of a deal to you fellas, just leave it.
But we're not talking about big deals. This was guys who were sharing things that they like that they figured that women don't know that they like being a little
But
spoon.
in the moment,
Right.
it
That's
don't
what
matter.
you didn't even see. You didn't even swipe through
Oh,
the
no.
swipes.
I didn't.
I
I
swiped through
was-
the
No,
swipes.
he was reading through the ones that mattered.
No,
To us.
no, that wasn't. I mean, I didn't get to that one yet, but I
look at-
didn't.
he's scared.
I didn't
See, you
finish.
scared him.
She did scare me. I was
See?
like, wait,
He's
wait.
Look at how he's
Wait.
See,
Wait.
that's why it doesn't matter. That's why.
But it was what a guy said in the slide. I
You
just
scared
read it.
him.
Well, that's not whose
Because
fault
you
is
picked
that?
the one that you thought mattered.
No, what I'm saying is it's something that nobody would assume. Right? But
Like I said-
somebody put it in the slides. I didn't put it in the slides.
No,
I don't
but-
know that person.
Darren read the ones that mattered.
No, but I only got to like the
He's
second
scared.
slide.
He's so scared.
'Cause
See how you put something on me? I didn't even do nothing.
Did you see his reaction?
That's not my fault.
I only got to
though.
the second slide, Bibbs.
You read more than 2.
Yeah,
Because there's like 3
I read
of
2
someone.
of the 1, 2, 3,
at him,
4
look at him.
that I came across.
Keep going then, Darren. Appease the women. Go. Oh, he likes to be cuddled. That's the easy stuff. That doesn't matter. It's the other stuff that really matters. But
If the whole thing was interesting to me, I liked reading the whole. I unlike Darren, read all the slides. So now who the problem?
I didn't get.
he
to-
was highlighting the ones that mattered, but he won't own up
he
to
didn't
it.
swipe more than 3 times.
He won't
I
own
didn't
up
reason why I'm gonna
finish,
watch
Jen.
it.
You know
You
what?
mean I didn't finish it? I wasn't here. I didn't stop you. Don't yell at me. I didn't interrupt you.
Yo, Darren, it's easier if you stand out here with me and hold my hand.
No, it's easier if I don't say anything.
No, it's not.
Exactly.
Darren, you.
I'm not
It's
saying
fine.
anything. No.
What do you mean?
no.
That you brought it up. I just
No,
came
no,
in
he
here.
brought it up.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's you.
Yeah,
on,
no,
not
well,
say
no, he
nothing.
was just sharing, but I went deeper. I went where the guys are scared to go.
Where'd you go? I missed it.
None of you here for it.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, they don't care. That's what we say amongst each other.
Anyway,
Not to Darren though. I don't say that to Darren.
Thank you.
Darren's in the great.
That's in a great relationship. You complete me.
No, but the fact of the matter is, you gotta, when it matters, speak up, fellas. But if you can
You
just
make it seem like. Nah,
go ahead.
Forget it.
No, because I'm gonna be honest.
Nah, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No,
I'm not gonna interrupt you because you are a king.
No, this is one of the moments where, because people are different, right? This is like I'm able to, I think, in certain situations, understand both sides. So the importance of the man to speak up and make it known what he thinks is important.
Yes.
So with the platform that we have, Jen, I would love for you to ask or say what you were gonna say so I can address it.
What was I gonna say?
How do I know?
So how the hell you know I was gonna say something?
Because you stopped yourself from saying something.
So you know I have the attention
Oh my
span of a
God.
fly. I don't know. I don't remember what I was saying.
It's fine.
I've been drinking.
Guys,
Say what you
You're
gotta
doing
say, and feel what you
with
gotta
caution.
feel. But if you want something, then just say it.
Mm.
Stop with all this. I ain't tiptoeing around. Just say it, and then deal with the consequences. If you really want it, then say it, and just be ready.
There's Fantasyland. You been to Fantasyland before, Darren?
I'm dead inside. Don't ask me anything. I'm dead inside.
But at the end of the day, everything works the way it's supposed to.
Okay.
Double standards exist for both sides or all sides. It's not
I
just
ain't
two
watching.
sides. See?
I ain't watching.
Yeah. So everything.
Sorry, ladies.
We all have our gripes, but at the end of the day, we love who we love, and we staying. We ain't going nowhere. That's it.
That's it.
That's it, my friend.
Just be respectful.
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
There's really a purple bag here, yo.
I don't think we have.
You
it.
I feel like we should go out. I'm not gonna-
Rosendale's
Look,
open.
look.
Rosendale's open.
Where my
What
wife?
is this
She
face
sleep
you're
yet?
making? It doesn't matter. You're not even here right now.
We good?
I would go out if my wife wasn't asleep. What's up?
If she wasn't asleep,
Cause I can't just not come home
You can. Oh,
and she ain't know in advance.
he's a
Really?
bad husband.
Oh.
You see what he's doing?
Well, no. You know what it is? Because I'll send a message.
But she sleep. That's what he's saying.
No, listen,
She
right?
sleep.
So I'll send a message, and like,
Bim is stupid.
listen.
I'm listening.
The way we
I'm
work, we
listening.
work well. I'll send a message if she's asleep. If she wakes up before I get home, at least she sees the message and she goes, "Oh, okay, like I know where you are."
All right.
And then if I beat her home before she wakes up, it's proof that I told you where I was. It's proof.
But
I
if
told
you
you where
wake
I
her
was.
up with that phone and she's in a good sleep,
No,
that's the third option.
Right. I'm not calling to wake her up.
But you text her. If that text thing wakes her up,
Well,
you haven't accounted for that.
if she's
possibility.
asleep, she's not gonna wake up for the text.
If she's asleep and she wakes up because of the noise, that's a third option that you need to account for. I'm just trying to help you out.
I mean, you're right. But
Okay.
I know her well enough that I know she's not going to wake up because of a text noise, of a notification. If I call, she's going to wake up. I mean, either way, she'd appreciate the fact that I'm letting her know where I am at a certain time, whether she picks up or not.
Yeah, I don't know if I can, at least at this early stage in the marriage.
So let's say I said to you, "Come on, let's go out." Mm-hmm. You're like, "Nah, she's
If she was knocked down, I wouldn't.
really."
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I mean, you know her better than I, so I guess it's.
Yeah, just, I don't want wahala, So I'll just be like, hey.
I don't want problems.
Hey, next time, because I ain't let her know in advance, because then she'll wake up and worry instantly.
That's what I tried. So that's why I send a message.
But even then, it's still like, well, but you didn't tell me. It's I don't.
Yeah. If I send a message, if she doesn't see me,
I want to get to
the
that place.
first thing she'll do is look at her phone to
Yeah.
see if I called or text, and then she said, "Oh, okay, I know where you are. Okay, baby." Like,
Yeah.
and then when I get home, hey, baby, I'm home.
You're more advanced than me. I'm trying to get there, and I probably can actually, but I'm just being like extra.
I don't want to. Don't change it.
All right. I know where I'm going.
That's right, Ben.
I'll go home.
Protect your peace.
Later.
Are we out? Is that it?
I guess I don't have nothing else to say.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Make sure you catch us on Monday.
We love you so much. This much, in fact.
Find us on social media
This
platforms and on
much.
streaming podcast platforms. Bye. If you got this far into the episode, you found us. Check us out on YouTube.
Sure enough.
Let's be
YouTube
real.
is the
You know
place.
where to find us.
Peace.
Later.
Bye.